When you need saving, he'll save your soul. When you get a little low or lonely, he'll make you whole. When you just need a friend, just trust in Jesus. He's always near. He'll bring you out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, we just hanging out tonight. How about y'all just want to hang out tonight? Is that okay? Is that okay? How you going to pay your rent? All your money spent. You got a little bit to buy some food. You even got a light bill due. Telephone disconnect. You're waiting on your next paycheck. I tell you what you ought to do, Lady Chaplain. What should you do when the rent is low? What should you do? What should you do? What's going on, everybody? Come on, Harriet. Come on, Harriet. Start it off. Start this thing off, Harriet. Thank you so much for the $1.99. We appreciate your support. Oh, yes, we do. Who's in the building? Tasha. Hey, what's up, Tasha? T. Davis is up in here. K. Rich is up in here. Angel said, I was hoping you would come on. Well, your wish is my command. Angela Smith. What's up, Angela? Open Book is in the spot. Va is here. Yes, you are. Charmaine Simpson. And your sister, Sister Sherry Simpson, she's in the house on today. Lady Chaplain Evangelist. Evangelist is in the house. Marco is here. Tracy Glenn, the member, is in the house. And Deanna, the member, is in the house. Joshua's here. Miss Candace, sweet Miss Candace. Oh, that wealth of information. Lady Wisdom, the one who speaks her mind. What's going on in these streets, Lady Wisdom? Have you heard of anything going on around here? What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Breezy B214? Good to see you. Welcome all you new members. Maybe I'll give out some memberships tonight. Make yourself known in the chat. Type in the chat. Make sure you're there. We can throw you out some free memberships today. If you're in the bush, it's okay. If you get a membership and you're not one of the regular, chatters, it's okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. You don't have to come out of the bushes. You can stay in the bushes and keep your membership. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Let's start tonight off with a bang. How about we do that with the biggest bang that we can? Impart the prophetic anointing that as they go home. Oh, glory. How many of you don't want the Lord, don't want our Savior, Jesus Christ, to pass us by? Thank you, Prophet Manasseh. Come on, Cyber Diva. Impeccable technique. My God. Just in time, Nicola. Just in time. You know, as you walking through the parking lot and you hear the sweet melodies of the saints, you know, going on as you're entering into the door. That's what happened to you tonight, Nicola. That's what happened to you. Oh, we're praying. We're praying, Clorinda Davis. She had a knee replacement surgery. Oh, we're praying right now. Oh, we're praying for you. Lord, touch her knee. Touch her knee, Lord. Let her use her knees for your glory. She wants to use her knees for your glory. Oh, God bless you, Lady Evangelist. Oh, God bless you. Oh, I love the orange. I love that orange. I love that orange there, Lady Chaplain. Thank you so much for your support and that super chat. Oh, yeah. Well, that was, our resident praise and worship leader, the prophet Manasseh. Listen, it is Christmas time. Everybody's getting the houses all pretty. Oh, yes, they are. Let's see here. Let's see if it pops up here. Who else is he trying to try to feed? Oh, yes, sir. He's a great opera singer. That he is. Yes, use your knees for his glory, Clorinda Davis. Use your knees for his glory. Oh, look at Manasseh's home. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that. I love a nice white home. And oh, Manasseh. That beautiful for Christmas. Oh, you got out the hospital last night, Lady Chaplain. What y'all saints doing in the hospital? Ain't that beautiful? Oh, that's beautiful. Ain't that gorgeous? Yes, it is, Sean Renee. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just puts you right in the Christmas spirit and makes you want to go out and start decorating, right? Right? Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Lovely, lovely. Listen, Lady Wisdom. Yes, we talked about it the other day. Dorinda's album it's a winner. It is a winner. We liked Karen's, but Dorinda's album is a good 2024. I'm looking at some Stellar Awards on that, at least, if not Grammys. Okay. Yeah. I did put my tree up. My tree is up downstairs. I will be going live from it soon so you guys can see what I was very disappointed in, my deers. As the deer panteth for the water, I guess they ran out of water because one of my deers wouldn't light up. And of course, I took it back to Costco and they didn't have any more. They were like, well, we can send you one. And I was like, just no. I was just so disgusted. Just so disgusted. What's up, Kim Street? Good to see you. Maybe I need to start. Well, but possibly. That could be a good hobby for you there, K Rich. It could be a great hobby for you. Cardiac issue. Come on. May have some scars, but you're healed. Circumstances, you're still healed. Disappointment, oh, you're healed. Come on, you got to believe that, Lady Chaplain. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let's talk about Roscoe's boycott. That is so interesting to me. I guess so. The Roscoe's is no longer. What's the boycott thing? I heard a little bit about it. So is it not owned by Black folks anymore, or is it just a MAGA a supporter? Isn't Roscoe's now a MAGA supporter? Is that what we're doing? And it's not owned by African Americans anymore? Is that what's going on? I know some girl was on TikTok wearing them out. I like Roscoe's. I know, the Hispanics got it down in there. They be throwing out some good food because they be having like the Black people in the front. And then in the kitchen, you look back in the kitchen, ain't nothing but Hispanics folk back there cooking. I don't know if y'all have had that experience, but I have. Oh, yes, I have. It ain't about the deer. It's about that's right, K Rich. It ain't about the deer. I'm gonna put Jesus up in my house. Which one we gonna put up? We're gonna put the Good Times Black Jesus, or what we gonna do? Did I see Larry Reed's black tree? Did you? He had a black tree? Really? Did you like it? How was it? Was it nice? Da, 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 da. Which one is it? Hold on. Which one is this? Oh no, that ain't it. Is it that one? I can't remember. Hold, please. Yeah, it might be that one. I hope it is. That's Larry Reed's black tree. Oh, demonic. What? Come on, that is not. Y'all don't like the tree? Yeah, it's Shardy Shar. Finna scramble some eggs and bacon. You do that, Jacko Sleezo. Y'all don't like it? It's black. The tree of life. That's the only tree you are. Y'all don't listen. I'm not gonna hold him. I ain't gonna hold him now. I ain't gonna hold him. Come up here and talk to me, Leah. Oh, child, I'm late to the chair. It's all right. There's gonna be a meeting. Y'all don't like it? Only for Halloween? I like it though. I know this had a Long Beach. That Long Beach one is the worst. That Long Beach Roscoe's the worst. Oh, it's a no for you. It's ugly. It looms military like. The blood of Jesus. Ah, not at all. Y'all don't like it? The Salem slot. I think it's nice. You said you wouldn't put that tree in a mortuary. My God, on today. Looks like after the fire. Through the fire, through the limits, through the walls. The black tree is a preparation for coal in the stocking this year. It's a strong no. It's different. I think it's different. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I really actually I love it. I really do. You're not doing it. Yeah. Oh, y'all not sold. You like the Pasadena one? I like the one in in Anaheim across where Disneyland. That's not bad either. But I usually go to one on Pico or the one on it was right down the street from Faithful Central. You don't have nothing good to. Well, don't say nothing. Yeah, see, I am Courtney. What's up? I am Courtney Phillip. It is different. I think it's nice. I think what it is when you look at it and see what all is up in there. I think that's, you know, I don't like, oh, Jesus. I don't know. Y'all don't like it, but oh, here we go. I'm finna throw it down there, Leah. This is for Leah. I am Courtney. If you want to come up too, you can come up too. Just that she has a bad. Yeah, see, Jared Gerard, he loves it. Oh, Lady Wisdom. Lady Wisdom. You said Manasseh's living room and decor is spectacular. So we're going to remove that and put that back up. So y'all like this gives you much more. Y'all like that? Okay. What is the topper? I got to check the when they burn witches at the stake. Ooh, Major Boyce. What's breaking news? You got some breaking news, you know. What's the breaking news? You talking about the news over there in Connecticut? Is that what you talking about, Lady Chaplain? Connecticut. Oh man, I like that. Oh, the Pico location moved? Where did they move to? You said maybe it looks better in person. You said go back to Manassas. There's Manassas. So there's Manassas. Yeah. You said that black tree makes you feel sad. Oh, they moved. Okay. All right. What's up, Sean? Let me just pin that real quick. Let me pin that. All right. So we gonna add this. We gonna see. Okay, we're back. I do want to see. So you don't like the tree, Leah? What's the problem?
The tree itself, hi, Chris.
How you doing?
I'm okay. The tree itself is nice, and I get the concept,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like it was burnt up in a fire.
Mm-hmm.
No
I
shade, no
just think
tea.
it's really, really unique. I've seen
It
black
is very.
trees.
Hmm.
Whoever he had did a good job. I was trying to see what was at the top. So it looks like just a gift at the top. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's not giving. It's very unclear. The ornaments are not. Maybe it's because
Mhm.
it's on camera.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe like if you see it in person, it'll really stand
It's
out. But
just
like,
giving Beetlejuice.
yeah, it's just not it. Now
But
that gift
listen
right
here.
there is pretty.
Now Manasseh.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
it is edgy. That black is edgy, and I think that's kind of like why I like it because I think it's really very charcoalish. Huh? Oh wow, that's wild. What's been going on, Leah? Where she go?
What hasn't been going on? I mean, uh,
Mm-hmm.
everything
Mm-hmm.
in up under the sun. I'm working. Music is
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I have an album coming out in 2025.
Yes. Yes.
No,
That's great.
I was Risa Teased. I mean,
You. What happened now?
I was Risa Teased.
What's that?
That Negro I introduced you to turned out to be a whole con man. Mm-hmm.
The one that you
You
brought
didn't read my
here and I
post,
met
huh?
him.
Go back to Facebook and read my post and then come back and we talk about it.
Oh, I can pull it up now. What's the problem?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it was a mess.
Oh my goodness. So he was a
Mm.
con. Okay, let me read your thing. Which one do you have it on, Leah?
It's on
You have
Facebook. Malia
just
Marie.
the regular one, Leah.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to get into my. Let me see, Leah Marie.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, life
Oh
is
my
good.
goodness. Hold please. Okay, let me transfer over to my. I'm on my. I can never get what I want on the St. James one. Let me. Oh, here we go. I got you. Where we at? Hold please. Y'all go get a drink. Leah got a test. There's a testimony service about to go on right here. Okay, it's coming up. I think. Let's see. Is it on your regular one? Okay, hold on. I think I see it. It's. I don't know why my internet is so slow. I'm upstairs. Okay, okay. Provoke reaching. Okay. Which one? Oh, I'm on December 3rd. When did you post it? You there, Leah? Leah, where you at? Did she drop down? You're on. Oh, she's on mute. Where is it at? Drop not featured. Oh, you should go. Okay. Where are you at? Where's your post? This is good for community. Okay, I don't see it. Which one do you have it on, Leah? You're on mute. I don't know where Leah went. I just heard a boing.
Okay, I sent it to you. That's where I
Oh,
was
you
at.
said okay. I'm like, I just heard something go boing, and I'm like, what is that?
I'm over here just talking. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Okay. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, let me pull the. Oh my
Mhm.
God. Oh, well, he was a slick talker, huh? Hold on. Okay, it's coming up.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Let me get out of here. I don't know my internet. Just bear with me. And I don't know why it's like going so slow today. It is taking slow to bring everything up. Mm. Y'all hit that like button for me. Everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed, it is taking so.
So, I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of the details tonight, cause
Okay.
yeah, we're
Dang.
not gonna talk too much about it. But I've been knowing him since before the pandemic. I knew him
Okay.
while he was married. From the industry, I interviewed one of the artists like one of his first artists that he was managing on
Mm-hmm.
my show on the outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And he was married at the time. They ended up getting a divorce. And I remember back then he was saying, like he wanted to like date me or whatever. He used to send me like secret messages. I was like, who
I
are you?
thought y'all was a
Reveal
little
yourself.
chummy chummy in church. I thought y'all was a little chummy chummy.
Child, he moved out here. Talk about he wanted to marry me. What you mean,
Oh,
chummy
my
chummy?
Savior, my
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. Oh, my Lanta.
Your post says,
And
if you are my friend and you are friends with Joshua Darius Salter, block him now. He's a scam artist. He is wanted by the Department of Justice in Virginia. The courts are looking for him. He's a liar, he's a womanizer, and a scam artist. I have video and proof of his lies. He was just sued for $10,000 for stealing a credit card from one of those ladies, and she won, and I have proof. He connects himself with big names to disguise the evil he portrays. Joshua Darius Salter is a con man. I typically don't do this, but this scammer must be stopped. He's the worst. Ladies, be aware of this con man. My God, on today. Oh, Leah, I don't like to hear
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Hold on. He was not married. He's been divorced for 3 years.
He's been okay, he's been divorced for 3 years, but you
Yeah.
knew him when he was married.
Yeah. And
That's how
so
long you've known.
he tried to like be all, I'm feeling you, whoop de whoop. And I told him no. I told him to get therapy, you
Mhm.
know, none of that. So we stopped talking for maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Dakota
And
said, "Leah, he gay girl." But go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, everybody keeps saying that, but y'all terrible in the comments.
But go
But
ahead.
yeah, so um, we continued talking as friends. I would encourage him. I encouraged him to go back to his wife. I was like, try to work
Mm.
it out. You have a family, if that's what you can do.
And he has how many kids?
Just one.
Oh, just one.
And so we did not talk for maybe about a year and a half. We're talking through the pandemic, for about a
Mhm.
year and a half, didn't talk. 2023, he came back around. Oh, you're the woman for me. I prayed about it and we'll do what you up. So we went through all of that. And he decided that he wanted to move to California to be with me because he didn't want to lose me.
Mm.
And yeah, it gets a little deep. I'm not going to talk all about it, but he ended up moving out here. Now,
Mm.
when he got out here, baby, I started seeing things and I started pressing the issue.
Well, that's
And
when
I don't know, I guess he
that's why
thought,
I say just a little caveat. That's why I say I know they say don't. No, you need to live with people. In my opinion, that's my opinion. To figure that thing out before you marry somebody. Imagine if you married him and then said, "Come and live." No, no. Go ahead, Leah.
yeah, exactly. So he made the big steps. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Thank you for doing that. But Yeah, it turned out that he was way sneaky. It was just a lot of issues, and
Mm.
we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. And when I pressed him about the other women, he finally admitted to me that he went in that woman's purse
Mm.
behind her back and took her credit card. And he was
Oh
like, I
my.
only bought underwear and shirts. But I was like, no, I remember when you had bought some new Coach shoes and this Letterman's jacket. So,
Mm,
I guess
mm,
he thought
mm.
I was gonna be one of them chicks to be with it, but I was like, nah, you're wrong for that.
Wow.
So yeah,
And so
it
you
get
said that
way deep.
the woman sued him and got a judgment of
Yeah,
$10,000?
so did.
Mm.
I got the paperwork over here.
Did you know this before or after?
After
Mm. How long was he here with you?
3.5, almost 4 months.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna tell it, but we gotta get it all. And it's a lot of stuff to it. I gotta talk to Chris
Mhm.
back in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get in no trouble because it's actually really deep. And he
Mm,
used his daughter as bait. He does it with every female. The one he with now, he's doing the same thing. So
mm. And he's back
yeah,
in Virginia?
yeah. No, he's with another person.
Wow. So he's just making his rounds, huh?
He set fires in little cities, and then he move on in with
Wow.
another one.
That is unbelievable. Nicola
hmm
has a question of the hour. She
Yeah,
said, "Oh my
I've been
goodness."
knowing him for 5 years.
Mm, mm.
Never that person. The person I knew and the person that lived with me was a completely different person.
Yeah, yeah. I know what y'all say, what the Bible say, and what the church say, and all. I know what everything says, Leah. But I've always been under the thing. You gotta live with somebody to know how they are. It's a different thing when you move them in your house. Things. Things are just broken down. It seems like secrets come to life. You know, um,
hmm
you just need to know how people act behind closed doors.
Period.
Yeah.
Now, see, y'all ain't
Sweetheart.
right. I
They
ain't
just,
never said the man was gay.
no, right. But didn't Tank just talk about that? Putting that gay thing on all our black men now,
Now,
everybody.
y'all got to stop.
If he's a woman, he's a womanizer. Don't just
He
throw that
definitely
on him.
is. He's that for sure, and he's a thief. That's for
Did he
sure.
steal
That I
from
do
you?
know.
Did he steal from you?
Absolutely not, baby. He
Okay.
would have got drugged through the mud. I barely drug him with my post, and my friends and family got on him real tough. But
Yeah. Knowing that time, yeah. It taking time, knowing them and knowing their family. Did you know the family? Did you meet the mother, his
yep,
family?
yes, I
You
did.
did.
Mm,
Mm, okay. Okay.
yeah,
Wow. That is
pretty.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So it
Now,
so
why I gotta
late.
be delusional and confusional, Nicola? The fact that a man
Mm,
got divorced and I
yeah.
accepted him makes me delusional. I mean, people get divorced. We go through things. That wasn't a
Mm,
deal breaker for me because, I'm 44. So
yeah.
the likelihood of me having a husband that is doesn't have children and has never had any
Yeah, that's
baggage,
not gonna
that's
happen,
crazy.
not with the ages that we're at or you're at.
And
Yeah.
it's not
No.
my fault that he wore a mask.
Yeah.
So while I understand what you're saying, I'm not going to be shaded and made to
No.
feel bad because I accepted a person for face value. Now, once I saw what he was, I got him the hell out.
Yeah, yeah. Nicole, and listen, we all think that we are smarter than the average bear, and we think that we know and cannot be duped. But you know what? There's always that one that has a possibility of duping us. That's just life. That is humanity.
Absolutely.
And
And
it's a lesson. It's all lessons that we have to learn. I don't care what age you are. It's lessons that we have to keep learning, you know?
sure.
Mm,
I could kind of see what you're trying to say, but that's a no.
Mm,
He was good in divorce. He was divorced 3 years, so you
yeah,
know, there was no any type of flirtation or anything like that. Everything was all business.
yeah.
We did the interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even that type of female, so yeah, that's a no.
For those of you who are late, we are talking about a gentleman, well, a man that Leah just ended a relationship with, and this was just sporadic, y'all. She moved into California from Virginia or what have you. Did he come
No, no,
from
no.
Virginia to
I
you?
didn't. I didn't move him to California. He moved himself to
He moved him.
California from New
Okay.
York.
Oprah. He was in New York at the time,
Hmm.
and he says, "I love you. I want to be with you, and I'm moving to California."
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
Nola. Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Mm,
Chris.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Nicole, I mean, listen, we can beat a gay dead horse all day long. That's not the issue right here. The issue is his character.
no, I don't know his ex-wife.
Yeah. The issue is his character. Straight, gay, bi, whatever you want to put on him just by seeing him, which is not fair. But the issue is his character at this point.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Is they say, isn't he a drummer?
Yep.
Oh, sweet deep daddy dingo knows who he is. So when you say swindle, were you supposed to be doing some musical stuff with him?
No, that's the
Oh, okay.
thing.
Okay.
Everybody, it's like, okay, first of all, let's take his picture down.
Okay. We'll swipe it out. Okay, go ahead.
But what's so funny about that is because I am a businesswoman who happens to sing, most
Mhm.
people that get with me, they see an agenda. And out here in California, I don't know how it is in other places, but out here in California, we not super fans like that. We meet people, we know a lot of us
Mhm.
are connected to people in the industry who are working, who have a face on
Yeah.
the television screen, and you would never know it. And I think that's
Mm.
what was shocking to him is that I'm more connected than he thought I was because when he tried to, flip the script on me and my people, my village start villaging, the
Yeah.
the tentacles was kind of deep, and he was like, "Whoa, okay." But nonetheless, when he got out here, I started noticing little things like when I would go out, he want to be around this person, that person, he want to meet this person, want to be in their face, want to talk, 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 talk. And I'm like, you
Mm.
can't do that. I can't take you places with me if that's what you're going to do because we're going to be getting talked about everywhere we go. And I don't like that.
You mean
So,
like
yeah.
he would like be in other females' face a little bit too
No,
hard?
not just female, everybody. If they had a name, if they were a person on the ticket, on the
Okay.
card,
Okay.
he want to meet them.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, no.
Mm.
I
So,
do, Nola. You right.
mm, mm. Yeah, the opportunist. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
So my 2024, unfortunately, I thought I was gonna have matching pajamas,
For
and you
Christmas.
know what I'm saying. I thought I was gonna be relationship down to the socks, and nope.
Wow. Yeah, like Harriet said, he had an agenda. He had an agenda. Yeah. And it
So
doesn't seem like it was a pure agenda.
no, it
Doesn't seem that
wasn't.
way. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and
Mm.
I found out about the child support and him
Oh
being
Lord.
wanted and all of that, and I got at him about all
Mm.
of it.
Nicole, see, at the end of the day, the light came on and you got out. Yeah, that's the important part. Thank you so much, Lady Chaplain. I know what Lady Chaplain wants to talk about, but we gonna get there, baby. We gonna get there. I seen what
What
you
she want to
posted.
talk about?
Kenneth Moles over there sleeping with the renters.
Uh, yeah. Yep, I was a little stupid, but
Mm.
y'all could say what y'all want to say. I know it's YouTube, so you gonna sit on
People,
your
people,
couch
people gonna go
and
out,
judge me.
but you know what? In real life, baby, We've all had some stories about, it may not have, somebody may not moved across country, but they came from around the corner and swindled you. So let's all calm down. Let's all calm down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I've been single a long time, Chris, and you know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I divorced and I didn't jump into a relationship. I focused on my children and making sure my career was solid. I've been
Hmm.
putting out music, I've been working.
Yeah.
So I'm really new to the dating scene and it is really, really tricky.
Yeah.
Um, and I felt like we had enough of a rapport of a friendship that, he could have been open and honest with me. I would not have taken him in so close to the vest, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty liberal. I'm pretty
Yeah.
liberal.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can tell me things and I'll keep your
Hmm.
secrets and I won't
Right.
bust you out, but do that over there. Don't do it by me.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I care about
What was
my
your
brand.
final straw? What was your final straw? If you, I
Uh,
mean, if it
yeah,
doesn't
we'll get
get
it.
too
We'll get
deep.
into that.
Oh, okay.
That
Gotcha. Gotcha.
because
Okay.
he has a young child and I don't know his ex-wife, but the things that I've heard from individuals that I talk to, I don't want to bring anything to that baby girl
Okay.
because he's already bad enough. Really
And the
bad.
thing about it, and these kids, they're all on the internet, you know, younger
Mhm.
and younger. They're
Mhm.
on the internet so much, and you don't want to always. But I think it's important for warnings to go out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Deanna says we've been there. I've been single for 10 years. It's scary out here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tip T says it's very hard. Dating today is very hard. Folk do not do good not to get put to sleep perfectly about it. Well, yeah, yeah. It's rough. Yeah.
Nicole, you get on my nerves. You
We gonna
raggedy.
let Nicola just going
You
off.
raggedy. Your lips is raggedy, baby. Your fingers is even worse. Go away. Go away and cut it out.
He moved from New York. They didn't have sex, y'all.
Jesus
Come on.
Christ. But I feel it. I mean, Medea talked about us, ladies. Everybody has had a stupid day. And I had a stupid day and I woke up fast. But the Lord,
Mhm.
here's the funny thing about having being saved and having the Holy Ghost. The Lord would wake
Yeah.
me up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. That was my
Yeah.
sign right there.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. He was saying, "Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke."
I didn't make it 90 days in that relationship, child. It was over.
My God. Well, not 90 days or 9 years. Which one you want?
Oh God, no.
You know,
It wouldn't have been a year.
some people just, stay in it because they just want. They have your testimony. I've been single so long. I'm just gonna stay in it. No,
Yeah,
no,
no, I'm good.
we're not.
Invested right, K Rich, them facts.
What she say? You gotta have you do. That's why I it's so important, Leah, just to be honest when you start. Now, I'm not saying when you meet somebody, you start spilling your guts because you're gonna scare them
Mm-hmm.
away.
Mm-hmm.
But if you meet somebody and it actually starts getting serious, the feelings are there, the love is there. You need to start being open before like big steps are taken. You need to be
Facts.
open. You need to just say, listen. And even if he was a swindler or if he had, listen, I was accused of doing this. And, I mean, talk about it. If you really are reformed, you don't have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with talking about it.
Facts. And let's just address something. First of all, 90 days is not a long time.
It's
That is
not.
the time that you are
It's not.
supposed to vet somebody,
Yeah.
especially, getting to know them like that. And I feel like, and I put my adult hat on and I handle my business because I do know people that will stay in that type of situation for years
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
sake of just having a man. But no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
No, 90 days was, in my opinion, is reasonable because people will show themselves, and it doesn't really take a month or two, or a week or two, or a month or so. Give them just a little bit more time. Let the seasons change.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for becoming a member. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give away some memberships right now.
Come on,
Um,
new member.
huh?
I said, come on, new member.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna give away 5 memberships right now. Um, oh yeah,
But yeah,
man.
so when I put my album out, I'm gonna go on my tour talking about it.
Now you got a
Oh,
testimony.
I'm about to wear it out.
Oh my goodness. And the thing about it, you can tell it. You don't always have to tell names or nothing, but you can definitely help somebody. Just like somebody said in the chat tonight, they said, "Good, they're glad they're hearing this because they had somebody who wanted to come to see them and hang out
Mm,
with them." Now,
mm.
let them stay where they at. Let them stay where they at.
Yeah, no. And you can't trust it just because they claim they saved and all that. You gotta just,
Lord,
yeah.
we
You gotta
know.
treat the saved ones worse than you do the ones in the world.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We a
I
mess in the church. I tell you.
Yeah, I've never been. I don't know. It's weird. They be talking about the brothers in the world, don't be unequally yoked,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like I've never been more mistreated than I have by brothers in the church. It's weird.
Hold on. Harriet, congratulations. Clarinda Davis, CD Chambers, Alicia, love forever. You are now members of the St. James Show. When it's time to renew, make sure you renew, all right? Um, we've been in this thing a while. We have experienced a lot of people in church, especially black
Hmm.
church. It's been wild. Um,
Hmm.
and I
Hey, Rich,
remember
I got you. K, Rich, I see you. Give me a second. But
what
go
she
ahead.
wrote.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Peace. Oh, I don't pick it, y'all. The system automatically picks it. It just puts it out there. I can't pick it. But you are all welcome. I'm glad you were gifted. But just like when I was getting divorced and I went to Bishop Johnson, he was like, "Listen, you need to just stick it out."
My God. My God.
I told him, "You marry
Child.
her." I told him right there in that office. I said, "You marry Chris. You're being disobedient." Listen, no, mistakes have been made. When you make a mistake, you know, you want to correct it, and you correct it for the better of. I had a daughter. You need to correct it for the better, not
Hmm.
get just stay in something so it can get worse and very
Facts.
toxic. Mm-mm,
Oh
mm-mm.
no, I stayed married for. I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
And
Did
I,
they
I
tell you the
actually
same
like
thing?
this
Just stick it
guy.
out.
Yeah, everything he sold me on was not what it was, so that's why I had to move the way I
Yeah.
had to move. But that's the first time ever, ever that I allowed somebody to even get close to me like that. And it's gonna
Mm.
be a while before I do that again. And
Well, I
I won't be doing that because, you know, I care about what I've done to make myself who I am today, and I care about what God has done to make me who I am today. I had to do the word. God blessed me to be where I am today. I have my right mind. A lot of
mhm.
people are not able to come out of divorce with their right mind. Divorce is hard. It's hard on
It is.
everybody, and I don't even care what the ramifications are. Divorce is hard. It's like a death, and I
It is.
never want to experience that again. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So while I may get ridiculed for wanting love and wanting to be in a relationship, I don't feel bad about that. I've already had to, forgive myself for the mistakes that I made and the things that I didn't see. I didn't know to look for these things because I didn't think that men were this way. Everybody I know, the men in my life are stand-up men. It don't matter gay or straight. They word is
Yeah.
bond.
Yeah. Yeah. You can depend. At least you can depend on the word. Yeah. Of what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never known a narcissistic con man. I
Mm-hmm.
never even encountered that guy. So,
Mm, mm.
so lesson learned. Lesson learned. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, for the lesson. Because when I see
And
you coming, I'm putting you on blast.
The bishop in the chat says y'all need to quit going to church to look for a husband and look for a man.
Okay. Okay.
Ain't nobody going to look for y'all. That's that Nicola getting them. Don't worry, she'll take care of them. Yeah, but when I would serve my divorce papers, I'd stared at them for a minute. You know, it's like you stared at them. You're like,
Can't believe it. You
yeah,
know
you're
what I
like,
mean?
I know it was coming, and we kind of mutually agreed upon it, you know. But it was the shock of when the papers came. You're like, oh my goodness. I think I just sat on the couch and had them in my hand, kind of reading them, and just kind of. I remember just sitting there, you know.
And then you got to think if you have kids, it's even more complicated.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I have to be attached to this death string for
Hmm.
18, 20 years and probably beyond that. So you don't really get to die. You just
Yeah.
experience death, but I can't really get rid of you because I got kids. So,
How's your relationship with your baby daddies?
ooh,
Daddies.
child. Ooh, child.
Not
Ooh.
good.
I'm going to text you.
Okay. Okay.
No, no, no. It's funny. I just got some news the other day. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'll text you about that.
Rashard Wagner says, church is a great place to meet people. I don't believe everyone on church is crazy. However, many people in the church can also be. Yeah, because they're people. They're human. I mean, I think we put too much stock and too much trust in people at church. People at church will fail you. You know that, right? Man
Well,
will
yeah,
fail you. Yeah.
absolutely. And they're some of the sickest ones because we all in
Yeah.
here trying to be healed.
And and we know how church folks we get it from the pastor, we get it from the preacher, we get it from the prophet. We know how to manipulate a little bit better, and we can spiritualize that thing to really flip your mind to think that you know
Hmm.
you crazy and only serve me, and I'm the best for you, but I'm still cheating on you. But you got to stay there though. You got to stick around. God
Yeah,
hates
facts.
divorce. You know how they do. You know how they do.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if you do the right thing, the Lord He lets me out. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
some people are just ignorant. I don't. Who said it? Single, but you're not ready to mingle, but you in
Yeah.
church.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
you in church acting like you want to be in a relationship, but you really don't, or you don't really like women, or
yeah,
some of these women don't really like men,
that's true.
but
It
y'all
can't be.
get with people for aesthetics or because you
Yeah,
got a title. It's
yeah.
this is it's a mess. I don't think that everybody's bad. This is just one experience in my life, so I'm not stuck there. We all old enough and grown enough to understand that.
Mhm.
But people in this day and time, they selfish and they are loyal to themselves. They're not loyal to the person that they make a vow to. The vow always comes with an agenda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always, and people are like, I would make me happy. I'm looking to be happy. I'm looking for someone to make me happy. Girl, boy, make yourself happy first, and so you can be happy with someone else. That
Facts.
people aren't here to make you happy. People are, I think your a relationship is here to maybe give you some joy and some comfort, not to make you happy. Because if I depend on you to make me happy when I'm sad, what you gonna do? And you don't make me happy. Is the relationship gone? Has everything fizzled out? Are you not the
Facts.
one for me because I'm not happy? That happy thing, putting that on someone else is really horrible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and to Clarinda's um, very good statement, marriage is a business contract. However,
Mhm.
there has to be some level of loyalty even when you enter into a business contract. And you can't even do that in marriage in this day and
Mhm.
age. It used to be a time where no matter what, grandpa might have had 15 women around the corner in one actual family. But the one thing that he was going to do is make sure that his wife was taken care of
Yeah.
and his children and his home was not
How
disturbed.
wild that was, and not saying that that was right, but at least there was a level, some level of respect, huh?
There's a level of loyalty, not
Listen,
necessarily
y'all, don't
respect,
be.
but
Hold on, Leah.
loyalty.
Hold on,
Hmm.
Leah. Hey, mods. Don't be taking nobody's comments up out of here. If it ain't a curse word in there or something, don't take it out of here. Let the comments flow. If you don't like it and you can't handle it, tell me and I'll take your mod stick away so you won't be tempted to delete no people's comments. If you don't
What they
like it, you just don't like
say?
it. I don't know. I think they're deleting. Don't be deleting no comments in here
What they
now.
say? I got uncles and aunties that's like 15 years younger than me. But my grandma was well taken care of, and I would have not known anything. I didn't find out anything until I was in my late 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
saying. And if you're gonna be a person that's gonna be around here with multiple women, you got to have a little coin to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
And women, if you signing up for that, just make sure you know what you're signing up for. I didn't want what was served to me, so I got off the table. I don't want that.
Yeah. This is good. And it's so you got to be grown, you got to be mature for this. Sweet Deep says, personally, I believe love is not a feeling, love is a choice. And
Agreed.
it's the truth because you have to
Mhm.
choose to love. And if
Mhm.
you're waiting for this butterfly all the time and this love at first sight fantasy and all this, you will be a certain age still alone because that's like really early years thinking. They
Mhm.
have to sweep me off their feet. They have to look a certain way. That at a certain time there, we all have preferences, don't we? But let me tell you about these preferences at this age. Null and void.
Facts.
Null and void with the preferences that we have. At this
Facts.
point, you have to choose to love. That is so good. You
Yeah,
really do. Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. I agree with that. And you also have to decide what you really want out of life. Do you
yeah.
really want a companion? Do you really want someone that you want to grow old with? Or do you want somebody to just hit it from the back and go home?
Right, right. You got to
Be
figure out
honest
what
with
you want.
yourself.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they get wrapped up in these relationships, and I'm glad that I've been single as long as I have because I've been able to learn the things, and I haven't locked myself into anything, and I'm not miserable. I
Right,
go to sleep at night in peace.
right, right, right.
But yeah.
Did that thing tear you up in the beginning? No,
Mm-hmm.
or were you did it in the 90 days? Were you already at a point after he was gone? You were pretty much over it.
No, what made me have to sit back and evaluate myself, a lot of my accountability, because I do have several first ladies that I bounce off of and make sure that I'm accountable because I am in ministry, so I make sure that when I
Who
do
are
make
they? Let me vet
mistakes,
them. Who are they? No, I'm just
we'll
playing.
talk offline, but yeah.
Go ahead. I'm just
Who
playing.
When I make mistakes or if I do something contrary to what I'm supposed to be doing, I will sit down and have the conversations. And the thing that made me go back and look at me, because it wasn't my fault that he was a scam artist, it wasn't my
Nope,
fault that he was a
not at all.
con man.
Not at
I
all.
can't judge him by his agenda if he doesn't reveal it to me. I can only judge myself by what I saw and how I react to that.
Mhm.
But there were a couple of things that I saw early on that I was like, well, and it was that.
Mhm. Mhm.
You
Mhm.
cannot be kind in the dating game. You
And when
cannot
you got the
be.
we don't want to get too spiritual, but when you got the Holy Ghost, I mean like the real stuff, that
Mm-hmm.
discernment will kick in and it will tell even when we want to do, wrong.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
It's
For
there and it
sure.
just says, okay, I done told you already. I'm waking you up at night. I'm slapping, I'm doing all these things, you know, that I'm trying to convince you. No, I'm really talking to you about this situation. You got to
For
listen.
sure. Yeah,
So,
there was like two red flags that I seen. Two like, and I I guess just because I believed what he said, I didn't have anything to really gauge it off of.
Right. Right. Hmm. Well, I mean, what can you do except trust but verify?
That and once I verified, it was a wrap. But he
Yeah, yeah.
tried me though. He tried me. He tried me in the worst way, and that's why I had to post on him.
Did he?
Yeah, he tried
Mm.
me, and I had to let him know
That you're not playing with the amateur here, buddy.
at all. I'm a grown woman.
Mm, mm.
I'm not
Thank
no
you.
little girl, and I'm not no low self-esteem female.
Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah,
uncles told me early on. I don't know how other women were raised, but I don't have any sisters. My uncles and my brothers told me, look in the mirror, see what your flaws are, recognize them, put your clothes on, and go outside with your head held high. It is what it is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think he thought he was getting somebody with low self esteem, but I ain't that.
Well, that's probably what he's used to. That's probably what he's used to. That's probably the ones he swindled. You know, the Virginia swindler, the New
You have a
York
great
swindler.
voice. Thank you, K Rich. No, the child support is out of Virginia.
No. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, that's another thing too. When you hook up with folks, just remember they child support is in your budget.
Oh no, no.
It's in your budget somewhere, somewhere or the other. That full $500 that he has to pay, that's coming out of your household. So just letting you
Oh.
know, ladies and gentlemen, just letting you know. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You said something
So
earlier. I was going to ask you.
what's up?
Have you experienced, because we always go into the gay guy in the church, the gay preacher, the gay choir director, the gay organist or whatever. Have you
Mm-hmm.
experienced being like hit on from women in the church? Or that
Oh,
hasn't been your
oh, oh,
experience?
oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments.
Oh,
No, Miss Nicola, he did not put hands on me. My sons would have drugged him.
yeah, yeah. I think that would have happened it wouldn't have went his way. It wouldn't have went his way.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that. And then, yes, child support is a disqualification for me too. He
Hmm.
lied about that. And the only reason I found out is because I did a little, once I see a little stank on it, I start
Hmm.
pulling out my
Hmm.
toothbrush and I start getting on the floor, and I start finding
Hmm.
them nooks and
Getting to that
crannies.
tile, getting to that ground.
So, yeah, I found out about the child support by accident. He didn't want me to know about that.
Wow.
But so yes, I've been hit on by women. I had
In the, in the
I don't
church.
know if you remember. Yeah, remember when I cut my hair? I had the little faded kind of look,
Oh, you went
shaved all my
stud
hair
on
back.
them. They thought they
Yeah, they
had
thought I
you.
was a stud. Oh my god!
They thought they had you.
One of them followed me to the store and tried to pump my gas. I'm like, nah,
Oh,
sis, I'm
wow.
good.
Wow.
Oh, and they like them plus size with a little weight on them.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely, definitely.
I was like,
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
not about to be manhandling me. I don't want it. Get
But
away.
I've asked the question because I don't think I've ever like asked a female in the church, like, have they been hit on by other females in the church? Because like I said, they always just go for the male, and we really just exclude that there's a possibility of lesbians or bisexual women in the church,
Yeah, no, I've been hit on for sure by women in church. I
Mm.
started doing my makeup a lot when I had my
Mhm.
shortcut, and that's why people be like, you be at the gym with your earrings on. It's more of a habit now
Mhm.
because I used to not go to the gym in my jewelry, but with the short haircut and everything, the misconception is so cold. Like, just because I have short hair doesn't mean I'm gay,
Right, right, right,
but
right.
there are a
Yeah,
lot of women with short hair that are gay, so I
right.
get it.
Then we have our lipstick lesbians who look like, glamorous beauty queens. And,
That part, that
yeah.
part. So I would put my makeup on. I would do a full beat before I even leave the house, and I grew my hair back because I was like, this is
You're like,
ridiculous.
oh, no, enough is enough here. I'm
Yeah.
strictly dickly.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Like y'all got this, and lesbian women, y'all be y'all aggressive. Y'all worse than the men.
That's what Dollar just says. He said church women be hitting on other women harder than the dudes sometimes, especially the older women. Interesting.
I'm just
Mm,
telling you, don't go to no concert, honey. Sometimes I take a male friend with me just to appear like I'm in a relationship because they be
yeah.
on you. They smack your booty.
My
I
God.
have been mixed. You know how after church is over and everybody's saying hello. This is why I leave now early.
Yeah.
Some girl pinched my butt.
Mm,
Yep.
wow.
I was like,
Wow.
wow, that's bold.
Mm, my,
Pinch
my,
my
my. And was she giving you stud vibes or was she just
No, she was
oh, okay.
total like a lady. So I was
Yeah. Yeah.
confused. Like this is before I started learning about the different, types of
Yeah.
LGBTQ community
Hmm.
participants.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, wow, this I'm confused. Why did you pinch my butt, mother?
Not mother.
What is going on here?
Oh my goodness.
You
Wow.
cannot have on a doily and
Mm,
all white and be pinching booty. That's
and
weird.
pinching
It's
booties.
weird. It's weird. Get away from me.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious to me. Yeah. Oh
Hmm.
wow. So do you know Kenneth Moles? Are
No.
you aware of who he is?
No. Tell me about it.
He's in Bridgeport, Connecticut. He
Hmm.
took over his daddy's church. Oh, that's
Oh,
Mo.
okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and he took over his daddy's church when Bishop Mose died, and he lost the church, $11 million. Of course, he lost the church,
Hmm.
and which he probably took on a project that was already in foreclosure when his daddy died. So I, in my mind, I can't say that it was totally his fault for losing the church and the property, but it's gone now. But I guess the story has come out now that, and he's with Hezekiah Walker's organization. Hezekiah Walker took over his dad's, Kenneth Mo's organization as the presiding bishop now, and it was reported that he's been sat down. He was sleeping with one of his renters. He was renting a home to a family, and he started sleeping with the wife, and the husband wrote a letter to to Hezekiah Walker, and after.
Okay. Wait. So
Mhm.
he received the church from his father in it was in disarray, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
And they're trying to rebuild the ministry because of some of the errors that the father made. But the
Right.
father's passed on.
Passed on. Right.
Okay. And then when he gets the ministry, he starts sleeping with a male member's wife.
Well, I'm not sure if it was an actual member, but this couple rented a home from him. He was the landlord, and he starts sleeping with the wife.
Is the land a part of the church's assets?
That church assets were pretty much confiscated, so it must be just his.
Oh, okay. So
Because
this is in his personal life. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's
Okay.
still the pastor of the church.
Okay.
But he's still the
Is he
pastor of the
single?
church. No.
Oh, he's married.
Yeah,
Ouch.
yeah.
Okay. I told y'all I'm liberal. If he was single, I was gonna be like, well,
You gotta ask the right question with Leah. She got no, no, no,
well,
no. It would have been you say so you're saying it would have been a little different, but still he's sleeping with this man's wife
yeah, that's the only
and his
problem.
and his tenants. They were his actual tenants.
I mean, she might have been doing that. Can the husband pay the rent? Maybe it was an agreement. I
That's
don't
what
know.
that's what my title is. How you gonna pay your rent?
Okay, I mean, listen,
All your
a
money's
lot of
spent.
times, Chris, listen, after this experience, the things
Yeah.
that I've now read and heard, the stories that I've done on my show, it's starting to set in. I get it. Sometimes we get in stuff, and I'm saying we because
Yeah.
I don't want to single anyone out,
No.
but we
Mm.
get in
We all get
over
in
our
stuff.
heads,
Yeah.
and then you want to cry. Why are you writing a letter to the bishop and you was one of the culprits? I'm confused.
Well, he wasn't one of the couple. The wife's husband wrote the letter to tell them what his wife
Oh,
and
okay.
Moles were doing.
Oh, that's savage. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh, he
he wrote the
pissed.
letter to
He
Hezekiah Walker.
mad. He big
Oh,
mad.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Big mad, big mad.
Girl, you
Which
better
is,
sleep with
I
one eye
mean,
open.
and they had pictures and everything, them posing and carrying on. But he says he
Mm.
cheated because he's still grieving the loss of his parents.
Oh no, 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 that's weak. Child, who is this
I was like,
pastor?
Kenneth, oh, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop.
you could have just said that you made a mistake and you sorry. I would have rather heard that.
Yeah, and he is a that's a he's a huge gay basher. He really is.
Mm.
Mhm. But that usually happens. They think they're, superior over a marginalized group, and then you come out and you're actually sleeping with your tenant's wife and your tenants.
So all this time you bashing about
Uh-huh.
one thing that is portrayed as a sin in the Bible, but you committing the worst sin for your
Yeah,
position and your title.
exactly.
Phew,
Exactly.
that's deep.
Yeah, yeah. And then gonna blame it on your dead parents. You're grieving.
And another level of depth of evil and hell that he oof.
Her coochie made you happier, huh? Okay. All right.
I mean, they say
Sometimes
I mean if it's
well,
ocean, oh,
well, sometimes.
oh, deeper than the ocean.
My God.
It'll do it. Because some of us ladies will go crazy over a rod of correction.
My God.
Hallelujah. My God. If he part
Absolutely
that Red Sea,
crazy.
honey, he will have you with
Mm-hmm.
curlers on in the middle of the street in the daylight looking for this man with a flashlight.
It's your flip flops. Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying.
Well,
And if he smoked the rock, honey, both of y'all gonna miss the promised land. Hallelujah.
Jesus. Oh, well, I
I
tell
mean,
you this.
listen, don't get me started, Chris. You know I'm 2 seconds from reaching back.
Just to
I'm just saying, if it's an ocean and he knows how to find the man on the boat, baby, you have a unicorn. I might hold on to him even though he's a homeless bum con man.
well, you might just say, Master, the tempest is raging. Oh
I
my God. Oh,
love the Lord. He heard my cry.
and pitied it all. Yes, he
All the
did.
groans. Yes. I don't know. This pastor, I don't know. That's really unfortunate that he got caught up like that.
Yeah, but it's always the ones who cry the loudest at other people's in their minds sins. It's always those ones. That's what I'm saying. Every time we had that with Eddie Long and some of the other ones, they're crying, against the gays or against some other group, and then let's take it to the abortion issue. Against abortion, but as soon as your jump off get pregnant, you running her down to the clinic. I thought you was against abortions, Pastor.
Some of these
I've seen that
pastors is
too.
downright trifling. They don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Because why are you shooting up the club if you know you married in the first place? Keep
I'm
your
trying.
little soldiers marching inside of that little plastic tube and roll on.
Mm-hmm.
But no, people get comfortable. They don't care. They don't. That's ugh. The fact that both of them were married. That's good. They got caught though. Shame on
Yeah.
them.
And he wrote in the letter they've been at it for some time, so he must have been on an investigation spree. I guess when Mose went over there to collect the rent, he got a little extra.
Yeah, he got a little tip on the top.
He was just so arrogant and just so hard. He's one of those fraternity guys that everything is about the fraternity and everything is about so-called loyalty. Well, okay, all right.
Well, he should be happy that the husband wrote a letter and didn't write a check that his butt can't cash.
Right. Right.
Oh, he got off. I would say he got off pretty light.
Well, the husband said he broke up their home. I guess they're getting a divorce.
Yeah, but he could have also put hands on both of them.
Yeah,
He
that's
could have
true.
crashed all the way out, rightfully so.
Right. Just like we had the little assassination yesterday. I mean, folks are crazy. You can't put things past people these days. It just takes one little tweak of the brain and you've done the
Hmm.
wrong thing.
Hmm. Or hurt me in the wrong way,
Yeah.
because everybody doesn't. That's why I said I thank God I came back from my divorce the way I did, with my right mind.
Yeah.
Because some people get divorced, and depending on what the reasons were why they were divorced, people are in jail, people have lost their lives, people have
Yeah.
lost their minds. You don't know what kind of break that man is experiencing, knowing that you was smashing his wife like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you the parishioner, you the pastor, you are the person of power. I wonder if he knows, that there's now, you can sue people for
Right. And I know
misuse
they're in
of
Connecticut. I
power.
don't know if that law is in Connecticut or what have you, but I know some of these states have that where you can just turn around
Hmm.
and sue them for cheating on you. And they have been saying he'd been doing this for a long time. That's just been his MO. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Bishop Hezekiah Walker went and did what he did. That
Yeah.
he did what he was supposed to do. It's unfortunate that he had to, but that's his job.
And it kind of puts things in perspective right now, too, because I think he was thinking he was supposed to take over the organization when his dad died and Hezekiah Walker took it over. As we can see, he
Yeah,
just
with that
wasn't.
cockamamie excuse, he ain't
He,
even positioned or ready to take over no organization. Excuse me,
no.
sir. At least
Mm-mm.
the least you could have did was stood on business.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't blame it on your dead parents. I'm still
Yeah.
grieving. Boy.
And falling into the arms of another woman when you hold marriage, you got a wife at home, you have a family, you have a church family, you have
Yeah.
more responsibility to carry out the legacy of your family than to be putting your little Peter in somebody else's womb. Shame
Yeah.
on you.
I think the
But
church
that's
will
what I was
already
talking about.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's what I was talking about, loyalty. Like, you don't even understand the dynamics of loyalty. Sometimes it's
No.
beyond respect. You
Yeah.
didn't even have enough loyalty to your parents and your father's
Right.
legacy to come
Right.
in and clean up the mess, correct it, and take
Right.
it into a new space and a new era and
Yep.
rebuild it into something great.
Yep. Right.
Everybody talk about Solomon, but everybody doesn't have the Solomon wisdom. You didn't have
Mm-mm.
the wisdom to take that and turn it into something great. You shamed your family, you
Yeah.
shamed your parents' legacy, and you brought reproach up in your house.
Yep.
Mm-mm. No, thank you. Moving on.
And it also brings back to now that I want to really correct myself because my thing is even if the church was left to you at a certain state, you should have had the more fortitude and the more, wisdom to turn that thing around. But we know that his decision making is not there. It's off. So no way if he can't figure out what he's doing with his peen, he's definitely not going to figure out what he's doing with this church and the property and how to
That, and
really.
if you
Yeah.
ain't got the gall to be able to step down yourself and be like, I made a mistake,
Right.
I messed up.
Right.
There's no, don't even address the public. Don't have nothing to say. Just step
Yeah.
down. We've all done it. And if there is something to say, face, just be honest and be truthful. That
Right.
family deserves that. Your wife deserves that. But
Yeah.
to gaslight your wife like that, woo, mm-mm.
Hold on, Lady Chaplin. I don't think you're not hooked up. You gotta hook up your yeah. Come back. She didn't have it hooked up right. She was trying to come up. But yeah, I'm to the point where, I was trying to have some grace for him, but I was like, yeah. And then we know this is you didn't just choose this a married woman all of a sudden. You've been sleeping around, buddy. You have. You've been sleeping around.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's really good. What's his name? Sweet Deep. I don't even want to say that out loud.
Yeah, I know. I be cringing. I wish he changed his screen name. Your gift will put you in a position that your character can't keep you. That is right. That is right.
Profound. That's
Yeah.
really good. That's why I've hired me an assistant. My 2025 will look a lot different. I'm going to
Hmm.
put my borders a little bit closer
Yeah.
just so I can protect myself and make sure that I have people who are holding me accountable a little bit closer to the vest. I do have my friends. I know if you see me doing something stupid, you'll inbox me, girl, take that down or do this or whatever. But I even need to get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't realize the influence you have, until you in it. I've been working a long time. We
Yeah.
both been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you really don't realize it, and then you have to back up. A lot of things I've wanted to respond to, I wanted to react to publicly. There's a lot of things, but I just couldn't, because I knew that first of all, why, if something wasn't true, or if that's not you or whatever, then a big response like that isn't necessary. But then the human side of us wants to say, we need to go out and protect ourselves. We need to go out and show them I ain't no punk, and that kind of thing. But then when the rubber meets the road, you realize that it's more than you. It's just
Yeah.
more than us.
Yep.
You have taken that mic so many times and wore out the church, healed people while you're singing, delivered folks while you're singing, got people breakthroughs while you're singing. So it's like, yeah, we can take things on the internet and fly off the handle and do different things, but it really does speak to our witness. And we know what the most important part of what we do is the witness after the relationship with Christ is intact. you know
Facts. That's big facts. And you
yeah,
gotta, how do I say this? You gotta make sure that you are healthy, and that's why
right.
I'm big on sitting down.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Unfortunately, in this season of my life, everything is picking up and
Yeah.
it's moving faster for me. So that's why I now have a team. My mentor told me to hurry up and get a team.
Now,
So
can I ask you a question? In the 90 days, were you still on the same track, or did you find yourself kind of going, not doing everything you needed to be doing to push your career further
no,
when
no,
you
no.
were
I never
pulling up with
stopped
dudes?
hustling. I never
Okay.
stopped
Okay.
hustling.
Okay.
That was lesson 101 from my divorce, and
Gotcha. So
I
you
want,
had passed that one. You had passed that test already in that
yes,
book.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
keep on going. Don't let no
Hmm.
Negro hold up what you have to do. That's good.
No, 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 no. But it set me down for, like I said, I took a week or so. It was about 2 weeks where I was just like,
Hmm.
okay, God, what did I miss? Because I'm not doing this to have, casual sexual relationships.
Right.
I'm not in the game for that.
Yeah, that's old
Um,
and tired. I mean, we can do
yeah.
that anytime, but now it's time to kind of get some. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, yeah, no, no, you're right. I agree with you. And I don't want to take the women's ministry that I have
Hmm.
and encourage women with, I don't want to say a stain, but with ignorance when it
Right.
comes to
Right.
relationships and love, and the reality that a lot of women are lonely and a lot of
Hmm.
women are misused and are mishandled. A lot of men are lonely. A lot of
Yeah.
African American people are sitting at their homes wanting and wishing and desiring to have someone to be able to spend their days with, but
Yeah.
navigating those murky waters can be very tricky.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I really sat with myself for a couple of weeks and just took the time to make sure that when the Lord brings that person in my life, I know what it looks like, and it's not a decoy, it's not a placebo, it's not a fake, So
Had you prayed about this last guy, or were you kind of comfortable because of the longevity of the friendship that you didn't get that deep with it?
bingo, you hit
Okay.
the nail on the head.
Because that happens sometimes. That
Mm-hmm.
happens. And you think that, oh, since I've known this person for this long, God must be kind of walking this thing into my life, not necessary to really ask the Lord, is this the one? I'm just going to go with it because it's comfortable. It seems like it's flowing and I know this person, but I ain't going to really seek the Lord for any advice or any, you know.
Yep, and any prayers I wanted, I was looking for specific answers, and
Mm,
it wasn't. I wasn't looking for God's way. I was just looking for a positive in it,
mm,
if that makes
mm.
sense.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
times, but see, a lot of women won't be honest about it, and I'll be judged. I don't care. You can judge me. I really don't give a dang. You don't pay my bills, so you're good.
Talk that talk.
But a lot of women do exactly what I did.
Yeah.
You go for it because you feel like you deserve love and you
Mhm.
deserve this and you
Mhm.
deserve that. And then when you start seeing the signs, a lot of women don't do what I did in the latter part,
Mhm.
which is, start making the connections and making sure that this person understands that we're not compatible and it's not going to work. They'll
Yeah.
stick it out. I'm not the stick it out type of chick no more.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
did that one time in my life.
Life is too short to stick it out.
Yeah, I did
It
that
really
one
is.
time in my life. I'm good.
Yeah. Wow. Mm. So I needless to say, y'all didn't end on friendly terms.
No, it's all bad. It's up.
It's up and stuck. Okay.
It's
All right.
up.
Gotcha. It's
Absolutely.
up.
Because I mean, well, you met him. My family met him. He
Mhm.
lied to my parents' face.
Wow.
Um, yeah, my nieces and nephews is in an uproar. It's a problem,
Mm. Mm. He better stay where he at.
and I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I wish him nothing but the best in his life. I hope he gets the right opportunity so that he can stay far away from where I am.
But you understand that wasn't a waste of your time, right?
I do understand that. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. Yeah, I hate when people say they come out of a relationship and say, well, you wasted a year of my, a week, a month, 90 days of my. No, no, no. There was no waste there. That was a lesson time. There was time that school was open
Absolutely. It was a lesson for both of us.
for
And the one
both.
thing I can
Yeah.
say is that God is sovereign. So I'm not stupid.
Nope.
A lot of people will say what they say because they're looking at my mistakes from the other side of a keyboard.
Yeah.
But unless you've walked my walk and you've been where I've been, then you would never understand my thought process anyway. However, and I don't need grace from you, I just need grace from the Lord. But God is so sovereign that he can bless both of us.
Right.
If
Right.
I don't know when he'll ask the Lord for forgiveness. I don't know when he'll ask that woman that he took $10,000 from
Hmm. Hmm.
for forgiveness. I don't know when he'll do that, but at whatever point that he meets that moment with God, God can elevate him just as well as he can elevate me. So I don't hate that man. I
Right.
hate the sin that he committed and I hate the crime that he committed against. Well,
Hmm.
let me rephrase that because we on the internet. But because
Hmm.
I'm being fast and loose when I say crime, but
Don't
I
be loose.
yeah, I
Loose
can't be
here, Holy
fast
Ghost.
and loose, but I hate the way that he tried to destroy me. And God
Mm.
don't play about his children. So while I understand God loves me enough to bottle up my tears, I turned around and I retaliated. So
Mm.
there it is. Now
Well,
we both out here.
someone did say you can't destroy what you didn't build. So,
We
mm-mm.
are now we out here. Here we are.
It takes time. Even like when even like I made gumbo today, and my daughter came
Come on,
over.
Gumbo.
Yeah, it was so good too. And we ate and stuff, and yeah, I was like, "You gonna take your mom some?" She said, "Yeah, you gonna take my?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead and take her some home." And she came over, her mom came over for Thanksgiving with my daughter. So, we had a good place. It don't always go that quick or that easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long, long road, but there has to come a time where everybody grows up and just moves on and just realizes that that was our story. That was our song,
Mm-hmm.
and now we've turned the chapter, turned the page. There's no no need for hard feelings and all that. So I'm like, yeah, take us some gumbo. Whatever.
Wow. Okay, so this guy, his name is Ken Mosley.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Shame on him.
Kenneth Mosley. Kenneth Moles.
Kenneth Moles.
Kenneth Moles. Yeah.
Shame on you, Kenneth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You belong in the dung seat.
And my thing is, and I hope, just don't get sat down and there's really no, before they let him back up, they ought to really see where his mind is, because I believe he's not for ministry just by how he's moved since, his dad has been gone. I think it's that nepotism thing.
Okay, but wait. So, real question, y'all, in the chat. It's a bunch of y'all out here. Y'all kind of quiet right now, but
Mm-hmm.
what what should his repercussions be? Because he made the mistake. He's now caught.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whether he's repentant enough for us, I'm not sure.
Right.
But what's the outcome of this? So Bishop Hezekiah Walker has taken the church for now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do they put a new pastor? Like, what do you guys suggest happen with this guy?
And I believe they're still like in a school. I don't even think they still have a building any yet. I know they lost the church, but I know they were having church in a school. So it's like he's not even in a mind frame to really do a church. I don't think he's there. I don't think it's in him. I think he's doing it because of who his dad was and who he is to his dad.
But it's a lot of niggas that, I mean, men.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a lot of men
Yeah,
that
you're
run
right.
these churches that are complete whoremongers. So
Yeah.
what makes him any different from them?
K Rex says sit down for at least a year, work on your marriage, get counseling at least. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't agree with that, K Rich.
Okay.
And this is where a lot of people don't like my commentary, because I do
Mm-hmm.
believe that you can minister and be out of the will of God. People do it every
They
day.
do it all the time, every Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Every Sunday it happens. Again, I said he needs to sit down and repent. I don't think he's what he should be doing. You don't think it's what he should be doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I agree with the sit down for a minute to let this work itself
Mm-hmm.
over.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I don't see how you can sleep with somebody's wife as a pastor and then, just kind of go on as business. I wonder how long would have done it? How long
But
would,
I mean,
you know,
what's the difference between the pastor with the kids at the church and, I mean, that's not with his current wife?
it's no
It's no
difference.
different.
It's no difference at all.
He just had a really terrible excuse. It was really super sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I mean, look at Poo Poo Head. He's sitting in prison right now, and he had all the swag.
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't stand him.
Wait a minute, which one you talking about?
Poo
Whitehead or
Poo
Diddy?
Head, yeah, Whitehead, Poo Poo Head. You know, I want to say the other word, but I can't because I'm saved now. But Poo Poo Head get on my nerves, and he was
Yeah.
swagged up,
Oh
and
yeah.
people was really rocking with him. They try to act like they wasn't after he kind of got found out, but people was rocking with him.
They were, because they always rock with that charismatic, well-dressed, nice greased up type of fella. They do. They do. And he knew how to talk. Even though everything he was saying was bull, he still knew how to talk. So that's how he got into doors. Yeah. Hmm. Hope he's not rocking the
She said, I
stove.
don't like that. That means you're not living what you preach.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of preachers that need to be sat down right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How's the
Y'all,
pre-
but hmm,
how's the preacher over there at Fellowship? How he doing?
you know, I have nothing but praises to sing about this pastor,
Well,
Pastor
that's good.
Goodman.
That's good.
Now, I don't know much about him,
Mm-hmm.
outside of what has been presented, and what we've read, of course, what he's done in the LA area.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a pretty fair guy. Um, he on his post. He do what he's supposed to do. So I have no complaints.
Good and Baptist, come on in here and do and preach. That's all we want you to do. Do you know them Baptist trustees
Child.
and
And they
deacons?
talk about the cross every Sunday, honey.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
You better believe
I said, "Oh,
it.
this is different." I kind of like the Baptist stuff because you could actually get in a meeting and cut up a little bit, and you still got
Uh-huh.
your job.
And you still got your job. They expect you to cut up. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I like it over here."
Or we used to sit in them saints meeting over at Bethesda and just be scared. Just be, just be scared. Couldn't talk, couldn't do nothing,
Nope.
just had to listen. So
Not the
yeah, them
Baptists, honey.
Baptists.
They say what need to be said.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here
It-
for it.
I've sat in many of them the Baptist meetings and they done cussed each other out and we done had to stop the pass. We was always stopping Shane from jumping on somebody. Oh, Shane was a mess. I'd say, oh, he was a mess, but he was always about to jump on somebody. He was a hothead. So he was a first time pastor. He just did too much too soon, like Abyssinian over there. But even though he's not a first time pastor, that Kevin Johnson, but yeah,
Yes, honey. The meetings is interesting. I mean, I'm still currently working and serving, we'll say that, in
okay.
this position. So I'm not going
Mhm.
to let loose. But I will say what I have seen has been quite the interesting journey, and I am here for what's to come. Baby, my first meeting was I got broke in and I was like, oh wait,
Mm.
we could say, oh, let me put my hand up. And my homegirl was like, put your hand down. I said, I got
Uh,
something to say.
it's a free for all up in here. I got something to say.
Baby, let me pull out my notes because I sure took notes at the last meeting.
Mm. Wow.
Yes, I'm here for it. No, but this experience has really, really been good. I have more fun. It's different. It's not as charismatic. It's not,
Yeah. Yeah.
as joyous
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday mornings. I don't think we had a praise break yet.
You probably won't. You probably won't. And they can take smoke breaks.
Chat. We don't at ours, but I've heard.
No problem with smoke breaks at the Baptist church. First time I
Yeah,
saw that, I said, it really happens.
they are, Shadi. They are really, really nice to me. I
Yeah.
have been treated with more love and respect
Hmm.
over
Hmm.
there than I have in my entire career
Yeah.
in dealing with church people. I tell people all the time, keep living and don't cut yourself off from others because believe it or not, Bishop Johnson was very, very kind to me. He was mean to a lot of people, but he was never mean to me.
And you know what? It's the funny part. And he was never mean to me. He was just stern. And he
Hmm.
was just, for me, it's what I needed at the time.
Yeah,
I
facts.
was, I was a mess. I've always been like, I don't know. It's like I've always wanted to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want really nobody to tell me what to do. I don't know where that came from, but I've always like had my own mind and things like that. So
Just a rebel.
it's always a rebel. So, I was always bucking up against, but the foundation that Bishop Johnson gave still was necessary for me. And I still had that in me. You thought it was rough, but when you realize what's going around in these churches and how these pastors are today, and you can appreciate the old school.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. Because there was a level of accountability.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. There was
Hmm.
definitely a level of accountability. And we had reverence for the pastor. Did we probably praise the pastor too much? Yeah.
Yeah,
When
for
I look
sure.
back, yeah, we did. But still, in that, we were still able to figure out our relationship with God and to see how how it should be formed in the foundation of it that has brought us even this far. Because I'm telling you, you go to churches now, it's a free for all. There's really nothing to really hold you, to really keep you grounded. It's just do what you want to do. See
Yeah,
how it works out.
no. Our
You know.
pastor at fellowship, he don't do that. He don't preach smoking and drinking and all that.
Okay.
He's not with it. But he's
Mm.
very, very, like I said, he's fair. But
Yeah.
Bishop Johnson, y'all, okay, now y'all, this is years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all hush up in them comments and be trying to judge me because
Right.
we gonna fight it out in them comments. But I don't know what, Chris, 20?
Mm-hmm.
And I was smoking weed in my car, and one of the members seen it and they told on me.
My God.
Yeah, so that was my first experience getting
What were
called
you
to the
doing at
office.
Bethesda at the time?
I had joined because of Marcus and
Oh, that's
Camille and them. We
right.
all went
That's
to
what
high
you
school together.
did for a while. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
hmm And
Hmm.
so I always wanted to come over there, but back in our day when I was coming up, we were not allowed to visit other churches.
Hmm.
We were like old school Kojic. My pastor Watkins wasn't having that.
Mm.
So once I turned 18, I was able to move around and graduated high school. I went over there to Bethesda and joined.
That's a hoot. Was that was before you moved though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay.
So I was still smoking weed a little bit, and Bishop Johnson called me in the office and he was like, Sister Leah, I really enjoy your singing. I was like, thank you. And he talked to me about my home life, my family. He was very nice.
Hmm.
And he said, now I want to ask you a question. And I
He
was
was
like,
good about
okay.
that. But he was
And he
setting
was,
you up because he didn't want
yeah,
you to
he set
lie.
that whole
Go
thing
ahead.
up. And that's what he told
Yep.
me. He was like, you don't have to lie to me. He was like, you can
Hmm.
be honest. I was like, okay. He was like, it was brought to my attention that you were smoking weed in your car and
Mm.
blah, blah, blah. So he broke it down. And he waited for my response. And I was like, it's true.
Hmm. I was
He
high,
looked,
Bishop. I was high as a kite.
he looked at me. He was shocked, like, what? Oh, you
You asked me.
honest? And he told me straight up, he was like, I'm going to cover you. He was like, but I need you to stop smoking that weed. And you cannot get in the pulpit or no, in the choir stand with your red lipstick and you cannot be high.
He
And
said,
I was
"While
like,
you're here, let me
yeah.
just get it all."
Child, they wiped my red lipstick off on the first Sunday. Do you remember that?
Listen here. Oh
I
yeah.
put on a choir robe and they gave me a napkin to wipe my lipstick off. I said,
Uh
oh
huh.
my God.
Uh huh. Because Mother Roseman used to come in and say, she used to tell Melanie, "Is that the stick or the gloss?" And Melanie used to go, "The stick, the stick."
Yeah, he gathered me up real good and tight and he hugged me and he told me that he loved me and that he was
Hmm.
glad I was a part of the ministry
Hmm.
and he wanted to see me grow. He prayed with me and then he let me roll on. I was like, that was the best. It was pretty cool.
But you got to remember one thing about Bishop Johnson, he appreciated good music.
Mm.
So if you were a good musician or singer or whatever you did musically and you did it well, he would have a lot of not leniency, but he put up with a whole lot with me. But because I would leave and come back and leave and come back. But he always knew the gift in me, and I was able to really get really foundational gifting, and my musicality came out of Bethesda. It started in San Jose, but it really transformed at Bethesda because when I got to Bethesda, I was able to get I wasn't even old enough to be in the adult choir. But
Mm.
since I was a choir director at 12, and I came in when I moved here and started, when I came, and then my pastor in San Jose was like, listen, he's young, but if you need to use him, I would suggest that you use him. And that's why he put me in the choir and let me direct. I was like 14 directing the adult choir.
Wow.
So he's always saw it in me, and he groomed me. You know that word groomed
I don't use that word. They're gonna be
in the right
putting another
way.
story out there.
What'd you say?
I said, don't do that. They're gonna put in not my pastor child.
Right,
I
right.
grew up old school Kojic. Uh, Uncle
Yep.
Sam,
Uh
my
huh.
oh God, my uncle was I love that man. He was the nicest man in the world.
Mm.
Outside of if you put them pants on, if he caught you with pants on at church, he sat the whole choir down.
Oh yeah, I was always the reason for the whole choir being sat down. Go ahead. He would get mad
I
at me and
believe
just sit the whole
that.
choir down.
I believe that. Oh, I would be so mad at you too.
And I used to be taking, and he wouldn't. He'll sit us down after we robed up and in the choir stand, then make us walk down and sit down in the front. He'll tell the ushers to clear out the first three rows because
Oh
we had a
God.
big choir. Clear out the first three rows. The choir is about to come down. He said,
That was
"Then we
Uncle
start taking,
Sam.
huh?"
I said that was Uncle Sam because I'm surprised they didn't get along. It's weird because y'all act the same. It's just one
And,
apostolic, one Koji. Because we
and
went to choir rehearsal in pants. You know, we was all coming from high school, and Uncle Sam came in there. Excuse me, Pastor Walker came in there,
mhm.
and he just happened to roll up on us that week. And the choir director was the youth president as well. And her and her husband was like, "Y'all can wear y'all pants. Just bring your skirts. You know, put them on over your pants." Uncle Sam looked at them legs and was like, "Child, we got up to sing on Sunday." And he was like, "You don't have to come up."
You go ahead and rest right there in that pew right there.
You go to nope. As a matter of fact, all y'all come up to the front because it's time for prayer. Ugh,
Hmm.
I stayed getting saved. That's why I was a
Didn't
heathen
we
for a
though?
while.
I mean, we were saved every other Sunday. Every other Sunday, we was shika mashak, but we knew what to do to get off of being silenced, of being sat down. Just hit that flow. Just hit that flow a few times.
Oh man, I'm good for falling out.
Either
Soon
shout,
as
fall out, do something, do something. You'll be all right. You'll be singing next Sunday. You'll be good.
Yep,
You'll be good.
yep, absolutely. As soon as you lay
Greasy
hands on
legs, yeah. So the deacons just take you in that corner and go to Pound Town, says Juanita Bynum.
oh man, that's crazy. I don't even like the way that was worded.
That's what she used to say. I was like, where you get that from, Juanita?
What church is that?
No, she was talking about, yeah, with these greasy legs, just the deacon, they ain't got the skirt on, they to pull it up and go to work in the corner. I'm like, what fantasies are you having, Juanita?
Hmm.
Girl, stop that.
I mean, so while we on that, I know we kind of bouncing around with subjects, but while we
That's
on
good.
that,
This is just a posh posh night. You can do whatever.
okay, why is it that the men can have on pants so tight that one
Hmm.
scrotum is on one side and another
Uh-huh.
scrotum is on the other side, and there's a thing in the middle, and we
Well,
can
maybe the
see that.
pastor likes to see that.
But don't talk about my greasy legs because I'm not wearing no stockings. It's 110 degrees in Fresno. I'll never wear stockings. So as long as your scrotums are split, my legs will be greasy.
Y'all
I
can
think
wear
it's a
knee
fair
highs.
exchange.
Put some knee highs on.
I'm not
You
putting on no knee highs either. I used to roll them down. My first lady couldn't stand me.
It's just crazy how I remember my sister and my mom having to wear stockings. It's really weird now to think about it. Y'all had it really bad.
Mm-hmm.
The women had it bad. Like you said, we can wear tight stuff, do whatever, and it didn't seem Bishop Johnson only didn't like my shoes. He said my shoes were too loud.
Oh, you flashy. You
Oh
got
yeah, he said I used to
all the
have every
buckles and stones.
I went down to the garment district and got every suede color shoe they had. I
Oh,
came
that's
in. I
so
used to have my
funny.
favorite blue suede shoes. I had some green suede shoes, and he would say, "He would, yeah, it's a little loud." Yeah. And then we used to wear all the color suits. This was the '90s. You wore the colored suits. That's what we did. And he would say, "You just need a black, blue, and gray and brown." I said, "Uh-huh." And I would come to the next Sunday with my, and I would have to walk onto the pulpit to step up on the director's stand. So I had to hike up my robe. So
What
and
happened
he
to
would
Lady
always be
Chaplain?
looking at my shoes.
Listen, and you came in out of order as always.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay, there was a
Okay, Lady
certain
Chaplain.
somebody that it was a young preacher. He didn't wear no underwear,
Mm,
and that thing was hanging to the middle of his thigh,
my God.
and he would dance on purpose. That's why. That's why That's
Lord
why
have
I don't
mercy.
be. I grew up in it, and I have a certain level of respect, but I don't be taking a lot of that stuff serious. That's why I be like, y'all be tripping. Somebody
Mm,
say something about the stocking, so what?
who cares?
You could literally go across the whole deacon board, and you can see, especially the one that irritated me the most is the fat pants
The
needs to
who?
be tailored properly, or the fat minister or the fat
Oh,
preacher and his pants
uh-huh.
stuck up his crotch. Y'all
Right.
wrong. Y'all not real friends.
Right. And we got to look at it.
You know what I mean? And he up
Mm.
there just walk up there just talking, and the pants is just all up in there, just
Ugh.
in there, a wedgie from the front.
The
No,
belly and the booty.
you can talk.
Oh.
You talk about my greasy legs, and I'm gonna cut you down after church.
Put
Deacon,
some
where
extra.
you buy your suit from? The suit
Hmm.
outlet, I could tell.
Yeah, the 3 for 3. Hmm. Hmm.
You don't get to talk about my legs. My legs might be greasy, but they shaved and they sexy. What you got going on is not sexy.
He said legs wide open, just wide. But I mean, it's been like that, and it's sad but true. It's been like that for years. I mean, especially in the Apostolic Church and Pentecostal Church, rather. Because, and it's so funny you said that, like you don't know why they didn't get along, but like Bishop Wilson from Fresno Temple, the same way, the
Ooh,
same.
ooh, Bishop Wilson.
I
Oh,
mean, Wilson was a mess.
oh, God rest his soul. He got
Yeah.
on me, child. He was mad with me.
Mm.
Because I walked out when he was about to do the benediction.
Oh yeah, he didn't play that. He didn't
Oh
play
my
that.
God, he was so mad.
Mm.
But I brought my friend to church with me, and she had to go to work. It wasn't nothing I had to leave. I was riding with her.
He used to love for the convocation to be at his church. He's Church of God in Christ, y'all. He was Church of God in Christ. And he was
Hmm.
the bishop of this jurisdiction here. And
Hmm.
they would have their convocation. So all of the churches would go over there for the musical. The musical happened after the service. Boy, we would get in there and it's like he would just be on 100. I don't
Hmm.
care about no musical. Y'all come in here and sit down. He said, lock the
Mean.
doors, close the doors. Ooh, he was mean. Mm, it was so funny. And see, my problem was I wasn't ever supposed to be going over there to the Church of God in Christ and the Baptist and all that. I was always piddling around at all these churches.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I was obedient until I wasn't.
Right. And then he blamed me for polluting Jared and all them because when we all started going and singing in bad, oh, it was over then.
Bad
It
did
was,
it for me too.
yeah,
Once
it
I
was
started
over.
singing in bad, it was a wrap.
They didn't like us singing in that little community youth choir. It was
Mm-mm.
crazy.
Nope, they hated it. Bishop Wilson was a man though. He didn't play that.
No, no, he didn't. No. Oh,
Yeah.
they know him. Yeah, Bishop Wilson, but we just don't have him like that anymore though.
Mm-mm.
Now he was strict and for ridiculous reasons, but it was still the way he ran church. It was so spirited and spiritual. You had to respect it.
Yeah,
You
for
just
sure.
had to respect it. You know,
Ooh, the hair.
baby, that hair looked like Bozo.
Like he been electrocuted, child. Cut it out.
Velma used to call the
Ugh.
first time we walked over there. The first time I went to Fresno Temple. I think it was with Velma and Solomon,
Mm.
and she said, "We going over there to Bozo Church." I said, "Who are you talking about?" I was like really young, maybe 15 to 16. I said, "Who are you talking about?" And I got in there and seen his Bishop Wilson hair was like Bozo. She said, "I told you."
He did have the Don King.
Yeah, he did.
Oh
And
my
it's like,
gosh.
yeah, as he got older, it got a little weirder, and it was really crazy.
Solomon. Oh my gosh, that's great. Ooh, that was back in the day.
It was. It really was.
Mm-mm-mm.
And now the Pope Kojik's here. They can't get a good bishop. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna be the bishop here. They say it might be Dwayne McAllister.
They already put a pastor in Fresno Temple.
No, no, not the pastor, the actual jurisdiction.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, they do have a jurisdiction over there, huh?
Yeah, but they ain't got no bishop yet. Bishop Macklin is over him right now.
Oh, they
Hmm
not gonna put the one that's up Bakersfield area or wherever he is, Lamore.
I thought the Lombard pastor is now the pastor at Fresno Temple.
Oh.
Isn't the Lamore pastor the slack guy? Isn't he over
No,
there?
no, no. I'm talking about the one. I'll hit you. I'm gonna hit you in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
think they were saying Dwayne McAllister at Powerhouse wanted it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Hey, whatever happened to the one that had Macedonian?
He they emeritized him
Oh, okay.
after he lost his church.
Oh, oh, well, praise
You
the
know,
Lord.
yeah, he lost it. He lost that church that other church is in the Kingdom. The other Kojic church
Yeah, I
got
was
the
just
church
wondering what
now.
happened to the pastor. Doyle, that was his name.
Doyle, yeah, he gave up being the bishop and they emeritized him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm
Okay, well, that's good. He emeritised and went on.
Yeah, he
Praise the
needed.
Lord.
It was good. I'm glad he did it though. He realized, you know,
What's up? I'm here for
maybe
it.
they can build up the jurisdiction now.
That would be good.
Whoever I was saying that they should have let Bruce McAllister be, even though he's in the jurisdiction under um, uh, Richard Macklin. He should go back. He should get into the Central Valley and be the bishop. I think he can probably grow that because he's really good friends with Macklin, and he would kind of probably do things like Macklin does. Macklin has a strong
Now,
jurisdiction.
Bruce is the one
Saints
that
community.
is Saints Community.
Hmm
Okay, I agree with that. Why they
hmm
don't make him a bishop? Ain't he a superintendent
He's a
anyway?
superintendent, and I believe but see, it would probably be an issue because his brother, who is actually in that jurisdiction that doesn't have a bishop, I think wants to be the bishop, and he's at Powerhouse.
Yeah, but Bruce McAllister is the man. Like he
He
built
is.
that. He built his church up.
Yeah, and I say if you can't build a church, you can't be a bishop. That's just my opinion. It,
Wow.
it has to be leadership. I'm talking about real strong, good leadership. I think they still having church in the basement over there at Powerhouse.
Is St. James Kojic in Bakersfield still popular? They had a few.
I haven't heard about St. James in Bakersfield. Who was the
Mm,
pastor? I
yeah, I
haven't
don't
heard.
know.
I doubt it because I haven't heard about that. I doubt it.
It's funny that the person that would be good for the job would can't even apply because of politics. That's insane.
I
Bruce
don't know.
McAllister has
I think
an
he can
anointing
though.
on him.
Yeah, he does.
I don't even know him like that, but you could the work that he's done within the community and
Right.
the roots that he's planted and the fruit that he bears, he would be perfect for the
hmm
job.
He would be. He definitely would be because
And he
I
has
don't.
a temperament for it too.
Right. 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 hmm Well, I mean, Macklin can he can take the recommendation. You know, if people vote somebody in, and he can take the recommendation. But I believe Macklin still has the authority or whatever to name somebody or put somebody there.
Can I cross vote? Because you know I got my license. Can I put in a
Listen, I don't know. They won't let me vote. I'm over there. You know, they won't let me do nothing. I thought I'd be able to vote if I go to a culture church. And they say you got to be a delegate of something. I don't know. I don't know who can vote
Okay,
there.
because I got my license. I got to pay my dues in March, but
You were
I wonder if
licensed
I could
through
make a
San
recommendation.
Jose, right?
I was licensed in Gilroy.
But yeah, Gilroy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I meant. Gilroy. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Ah, yes, I was.
I said, well, look at old
Ooh,
missionary up there in her white with her hat
just
on.
a rebel, okay? I pulled my belt as tight as I could too. I'm not gonna tell. Listen, the stockings I had on, shame on me.
Did you have stockings on that night?
I had to. I didn't have no choice, but I didn't have no white stockings like from Macy's.
Mm-hmm.
So
White
I had
stockings.
these. I had these white stockings from a certain website
Mm-hmm.
that I like to shop on.
Uh-huh. uh-huh.
So they're quite thick, and
My God.
they break off at a certain point, and
Mm.
that's all I had. That's all I had. So At the bottom, it looked like I had on some really thick tights, but I was like, "What, mighty God, Lord, thank you for covering me." I
Mm.
wore white. I had on white. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she was over there with Gerald Harris.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know the kind that come with a belt, and then it had a little snaps on it. You got to snap them in place so they stay up.
Wait a
You
minute.
know,
The garter belt like stuff? What did you have under that missionary outfit, like missionary?
that's all I had. The Lord said, the Lord knew my heart. He told me, "Come as I am." That's all I had.
You had the
Look,
lingerie.
don't. I said I had on stockings. You said that. I didn't say that.
Oh my God. What bishop was that? Who was the bishop? That's Bishop. What's his name? He took over, right? What's his name?
What's your name, Jaku?
No, I'm talking
Salako,
about.
is that your actual name?
I probably not. Because I'm from TA Northwest. Well, yeah, yeah, he's from North. You got didn't you get ordained in the
Yeah,
Northwest?
yeah, CNW for sure.
Who's the bishop?
Bishop Bullock.
Bullock. Yeah, I knew I couldn't think of his name. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Bullock.
I had on stockings. They were stockings from what you could
You
see.
had
Now, if
on
you could see through,
lingerie. You had
if
on
you could see through
lingerie.
my dress, that's different. I'm not sure because I had a lot of comments, but I couldn't see behind me, so I don't know. Okay, but I had to pull out what I had that was white, and I went through my dress, and I was like, oh yeah, these are white.
Baby, if she would have fell out and that dress would have went up. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you a story. I don't know if you remember my cousin. My cousin, he used to be a drag queen, God rest his soul. But he was real, popular in the Bay Area. And
Mm,
he would go over to in the 80s and the early 90s, he would go over there to Love Center in Oakland.
mm.
And he's the
Lord Jesus.
girls over there, the spirit get to moving, they get to shouting over there at Love Center. People get to falling out, dresses be flipping up, doodle bells and berries be it's,
Yes, come on. That happened at one of our convocations before.
it said dick and ball, peed and balls just everywhere up under them dresses over there. And I said, "Oh Lord." That's what he said. I would go to Love Center. I wouldn't shout. I said, not tonight, Lord. I'm not going to do it. I said, oh, y'all crazy. Mm.
Yeah, that happened at one of our convocations, and it happened to be one of my friends that I was rooming with. She
Mm.
didn't come. She didn't grow up in church, so all her little dresses was kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
She was a slender girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she got to shouting, and the tenor section was going crazy, and we're like, "What's going on?" And every time she jumped up and down, it was booty cheeks clapping, and so, and
Mm.
Mother Lester and a couple
Mm-hmm.
of Mother Joanne Black, they took her shopping the next day and got her some undies and stockings and a couple of, suits and whatnot.
Now, you said the tenor section, or was that the alto section going
No,
crazy?
no, no, it was a tenor section because back in the day, remember back in the day now, it
Mm-hmm.
was soprano, tenor, alto, but when it filled in, remember in the hotels, it wasn't enough room.
Right,
So
right.
all of us
Mm-hmm.
sopranos would be kind of in front of the
Mm-hmm.
tenors. The tenors would be in the back.
Yeah,
Remember, y'all remember that setup?
I remember that. The tenors in the back. Yep. Was that when y'all was over there? They used to be over there at the Radisson.
Yep, at the
Yeah, Queen Mom.
Yep.
My cousin went to Love Center during the Sylvester era. He sure did. He was friends with Sylvester.
Okay,
Hmm.
Lonnie. Yes. But we wasn't at the Radisson when that happened. We was in Sacramento at the Spider Hotel, the Doubletree.
Oh,
You know, the
oh,
Doubletree off of
okay.
Arden.
Oh, in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that old spot.
Yes,
Oh,
Maddie
that's nasty.
McLaughlin was your state. Okay.
Mother Maddie McLaughlin.
What was
Hmm.
Maddie McLaughlin's mother Maddie McLaughlin's what's her name? Her assistant. She looked like she was a white lady, but that lady was dressed down
Mm.
until she passed away. She stayed in a stiletto
Oh wow.
until she had to get in the kitten heel. But even when it was time for her to get in kitten heels and she was in her 80s, she still like mother was always dressed down. That's the one thing I did appreciate about our mothers. They used to come with it.
They did. They definitely showed the model of how how it should be. They did.
Mother
Now the
parodying. Yep, mother parod. Ooh, that lady stayed dressing. Oh, mother parody could dress like I ain't never seen nobody dress like what Auntie Dodo be doing
mm-hmm,
since
mm-hmm.
since then. A lot of these ladies they be wearing them big old suits with all them stones on them and
Yeah, yeah.
the gaudy
The
stuff.
the St. John's with all the stones or what?
Oh my god! But mother parodying, she stayed classy with it.
Yeah. Mm. Mother Shaw was the national prayer leader. Yeah, yeah, that's Mother Shaw.
Who
She
was
was
y'all best dressed? Not the kind that wear all the gaudy stuff, like the real classy, maybe the sequin suit or a nice sweater suit or a nice, something really, really nice makeup with lashes. Who was y'all mother?
you know who was like you talking about like apostolic?
Uh huh.
You know who used to really be like so classy and just beautifully dressed?
Hmm.
Wanda Davis.
I know who that is.
Yeah, Wanda
Okay.
Davis was like so every time you saw her, she was just beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah. But oh yeah, Louise Patterson, she's the
Yeah, Mama
epitome,
Patterson.
epitome of class and
I like
sophistication.
First Lady Blake too. She stayed cute.
Yes, yeah, she does. I love Deandra Blake. She is so elegant and beautiful to me. She's like the perfect. She is a lady May to me. I think she's perfect. And I hate to
Hmm.
say that, but
Yeah,
I
but I
really.
mean, just her presence. Anytime
Her
she walk in the
presence
house,
is,
it's all in order.
yeah, yeah. I
I
think
get you.
she just compliments Pastor Blake so well. She really does. I think she stepped into her position probably even better than Charles Blake Jr.
She
Yeah,
did, and she was real classy with it. I
yeah.
personally like the way my first lady dressed. I think she from the East Coast, so she comes with a different flavor. But if we talk about people that's on the national level, I think
Hmm.
Noel Jones's wife, I think her name is
Loretta.
Loretta. She could dress.
No, she can, but she doesn't give you first lady dressing. She's definitely going to give you couture and type of Hollywood type of deal. That's just who she's always been. I don't.
Hmm.
She's not going to give you Louise Patterson. She's not going to give you May Blake. She just ain't going to do it. But she can
Hmm.
dress. She Loretta can dress.
I was looking at the Kojic website a couple days ago, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I can't. I
What do you mean?
just if I see one more peplum,
One more who?
if I see one more of my grandmother's curtains made into somebody's dress, if I see one more tablecloth, if I see more titties hanging below their knees, I just cannot. It's like,
uh,
what?
mm.
I'm
Loretta
going
gives you.
next year to convocation and
We are. We going. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna meet you there.
I'm
I'm gonna meet
going
you
and
there.
I'm not wearing none of that stuff.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
What? Hats with pleasure toys on top of them? It's weird. It's
Not
weird.
hats with dildos. What?
It's weird. Like who made this hat? Who was having an orgasm and was like, "This is what I'm going to do."
They at home making the hat right now for AIM. Okay.
Oh my god, that stuff is hideous. I cannot. I
Oh my
can't.
god.
I was going through the pictures like, okay, let me see what I'm gonna glean from. Yeah, nah. I'd rather rock some jeans and some Jordans before I put that foolishness on my body.
Right. What was that?
That stuff looked like an itch.
What was Sister Vaughn used to always tell them girls to go to get foundation from? It was a store here. She used to always send the women, oh, you need to go over there to such and such to get you a good bra. It was some kind
Child,
of
I don't
store.
know.
Yeah, Sister Vaughn used to always do it. What you say? Ray said Dr. Seuss mixed with Frederick's with a little torrid.
Like what? It is a hoot. I'm not putting on
Literally a hoot, pun
a
intended.
big old. Have you seen the hats that look like
Mm.
let me stop. Lord forgive me. I can't. The big hat that look like a matzo ball and it's all fur, and then
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
It's
I can't.
yeah, like Jacques Lisa, whatever says, y'all wear that the aim in Phoenix in July. Good luck. Wear
Yeah.
all that mess.
Mm-mm.
Wear them
I'm gonna have
hats.
on a sundress, and
Right.
because my cheeks be clapping, you might get a clap or two. It just is what it is.
But that's
It
gonna be
is what it
interesting
is.
because Phoenix is hot, So I don't know how they're gonna wear all that stuff in Phoenix. That's crazy. Hmm.
Yeah, the hats, the big hats. I don't even know that I want to go to church. Maybe I'll sit on the side. I don't want to be in behind somebody with a hat on the size of a freaking football field because I'm gonna be mad. Ma'am, I'm trying to see.
But I'm serious. I don't see how they're not in Vegas. They in Phoenix this coming what's up next year.
Queen
So they
Mom, I'm sorry, but my first lady don't dress like that. My first lady be dressed down.
mm.
Okay, you heard the snaps, two snaps. My first lady be dressed down. She don't play that. The stuff I seen online, like what's the name of that wallpaper your grandma used to have with the leaves on it and it was like
Right.
velvet?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Ooh.
velvet, you could rub it, it was
You
like
can actually
velvet.
rub the velvet on it.
Yeah, that's the kind of dresses they wearing. What? Who putting that on their
you
body?
you put that on your body? Okay. All right. All right.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
You are
Mm.
not allowed to take a picnic table off the table and feel
You
inspired.
you are not. Leave the curtains, the drapes right where they are on that window. But I'm really glad that the Clark sisters have kind of got out of that phase of bedspreads and they're doing, I think they listened to some blogs because that was enough, you know, you know. So I think they're now better dressed. Now it's still gaudy, but we expect that. But I think it's better than those quilts and blankets. Hmm.
Okay.
And we love him. We love him. But that Robert Craig stuff. I'm glad he turned the corner. Good.
Some of the ladies be dressed really nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Hmm.
not coming for everybody. I'm just talking about the stuff that they put online,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like,
Because
mm.
we gotta highlight the major stuff. The stuff that looks outrageous. We do
What's the
highlight
name of those ladies? The Asian ladies that paint their faces white and then they wear the little. What's the name of those dresses?
kimono.
Yeah, the one lady had on one of those, an inspired Kojic suit, and then
Lord
she
have
had the
mercy.
flat. The hat was so flat it looked like somebody smacked
Mhm.
a pan across her face, and then they just stuck it on her and was like, "There you go. This is a look."
Yeah,
No,
go
ma'am.
kill it. You're killing it.
No, ma'am.
Jackie recently said they dress in the. I saw that when she was cooking them wings with Kiera. Wings. How much? How much garlic powder and garlic and onion powder did you put on them wings? How much? The whole bottle. But she said they did have on them that one album cover. They had on drapes. They said because she was saying because they didn't eat rice. They ate potatoes. Like Maddie Moss would just cook potatoes all the time. She didn't like
Oof.
cook, meat and rice or something like that. She always cooked. But she said that's we were just big and fat. That's she said.
Listen, but back in the day, though, the Clark sisters looked nice with the soft dresses. I'm not talking about a dress that's flowy,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
soft. I'm not talking about that. There's nothing wrong with class. And Maddie
Mhm.
Moss was good for a good suit. Okay, Mother would put on a good suit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talk. You know what? I'm gonna just show y'all some pictures, and then y'all gonna be like, "Oh, okay." We can't get into it tonight because it's late. But I'm just saying.
yeah. What
Mm-mm.
did Jackie's husband died what? Early last year? Year before?
Really?
She been gone. He been gone. Yeah, he
Oh
been dead.
wow.
Probably
Oh,
about it has to be over a year at least. Yeah. Jackie looking good though. She was on that stage at that reunion tour. Now she wasn't singing 2 words, but she looked good. We know she wasn't
Jackie
singing
always
that.
looked good though. She
Mm-hmm.
never really be slipping too much. She
Mm-mm.
always look. Her and Auntie Dodo, they
Yeah.
just
Oh,
this year though
3 years
Auntie
ago.
Dodo
That's what
got
I
with
thought.
the trend.
Yeah, I thought it was a while ago. I knew it was a while ago. She's single and ready to mingle. Jackie may come up married in the near future. Yeah. Many lovely women dressed well. And we know that's what Leah was saying. We know there's a lot of women that are dressed well, but
It's a
what
whole
makes
lot that was tacky too.
but what makes it to the internet is the ones that were not.
One lady had on a dress where her front bags was hanging so low,
Oh, Jesus.
and they was down there with the bottom of the peplum.
Not the potato sacks.
You got to
My.
pick the what? Cut it out. I'm
Take
gonna
a
send you
bale
the
of
picture.
cotton. Pick them up. Pick them up.
The one man went viral because he told him to go over the where
Oh,
did that man tell him to go? Go over the
you're so stupid.
what did he say? And the people tore him up.
Where
He
do
said
what?
your breast is too low. You need to get a good bra.
Mm-hmm.
He went viral and the people cut him up for telling the ladies asked him to critique them in
Oh,
his
yes,
church.
I remember that. I
You need to go
remember
over there
that.
to secrets or whatever he called it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I remember that. Was he the same one that custom people that said let the bitch come out of
Apostle
you?
Jennings. Yep, that's
Oh,
him.
Jennings. Did he say that? Jennings is crazy.
Yep.
Mm.
Not apostle, pastor, because there's two, isn't it?
Are we talking about Jennings Apostolic Jennings or the another Jennings?
We talking about the one that be shouting all the time. Not the one that don't like women wearing pants and makeup and he
And
talk real.
separates the men from the women in the
Yeah, not
church.
him. The other one.
Not that one.
He was like, "You want to know why you ain't the other one I'm talking about? You want to know why
Yeah.
you don't have a man?" And she was like, "Why?" He was like, "Because your breast is too low.
Mm.
You need
My
to
God.
pick them up off your stomach. Get you a better bra, and you can lose some weight too."
People really don't want the truth. Well, they want it, but they don't want you to tell them. They don't. They don't want you to tell them. They don't want you to
The
tell them.
short one, yeah.
Yeah. Either they said the short one. Okay.
I think they both short.
I think they are because his sons look like they short. That Apostle Jennings,
Hmm.
they all look like they short.
He cracks me up. She
Mhm.
asked for the critique though, so I don't see why the internet was outraged. She was cool with it.
They don't care about that. They just hear what he's saying and they're gonna run with that. They don't care about he was asked.
Yeah, she asked to be critiqued in front of the whole church and on the live camera. Ain't no
There
way.
she go. There go Nicola. He's sassy. What you mean by that, Nicola?
Oh my gosh.
A little sassy, a little sassy.
I mean,
What
it was a little tight, but he was right though.
you not? Are you still singing for the Golden State Warriors?
Hmm.
Yeah, when they start up again.
I don't know. We only did one game this season. You know, they're
Oh,
in the middle of changing around their roster, so that's what's important
okay,
right now.
gotcha. I like going to the game. I went to 3 games last season.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, we
You
still
know
do it.
me, give me a reason to go to the Bay, and I'm there.
I will tell you the next time I get a date.
Please do. I'm gonna
Yep.
come out and rock out with y'all.
Come hang with us.
Mm,
If you have tickets and you can just go in with me, you
okay.
can come where we sit, but you can still go to your seat.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I usually grab tickets and then
they
we'll
don't
go.
let us bring a +1 no more.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I usually go with a +1, but they can go sit down. I'll go and hang out with you
Yeah.
because I don't really care and they care. So I just go.
Yeah, no, they don't be tripping.
Yeah.
Long as you have a ticket, I'll get my pass and then we can go
Yeah.
walk around in the back.
It's a coaching session. They decided to do live, which are yeah. You can't do everything live. People live can't. We critique it too harshly. Keep some things in your house in your church and turn off all the phones.
Facts.
Just
And if
saying.
you won't If you want to know why you single, you certainly don't let your pastor do it on live.
No, no, you don't, because they're going to be too real for you.
Well, it
Yeah,
was inappropriate because
yeah.
he's looking at your body, which is right, but it's wrong. Wrong
It,
setting,
it
wrong
it's
place,
not
wrong
the
time.
that's not the you know only thing that why you don't have a man. Your body.
Hmm.
No, you may be your attitude might be horrible.
True. Or your
Yes.
titties might be low, but at the time, we just have to figure that out behind the scenes.
Right, right. You only 5 feet up, Gary, past the Prim. You short. Hmm. You're
They
doing
could
it.
be low at home, but when you step out the house, you need to have on a bra that's girded about
Yeah,
with truth.
pick them bad boys up and let them stand at attention.
But I will say some of the best advice I got was from men
Yeah.
because my girlfriends never told me the truth. But
Yeah.
I remember I went to church and I had on this hideous wig.
My God.
I had on a maxi dress, but it
Mm,
had stones on the top of the neck. And then I
mm,
had on a wedge shoe, honey.
mm.
This is when I was prayed up. I was real consecrated, so I was saved, baby. I put my girdle on, honey. You couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, I got on that stage and I sung it to the glory of God. Fell in that
Mm,
place.
mhm,
Breakthrough happened and chains was broken. And I went to
mhm.
go take my pictures with my friends. And my best friend was like, "Baby girl, I love you to pieces, but this ain't it." And I was like, "What? You don't like my
Mm.
wedges? I paid $130 for these from Macy's." And he
Ripped
was like,
off.
"It was a waste."
Ripped off.
He said, "You have a nice shape. You are a nice looking woman. Why are you wearing maxi dresses?" Because I
Mm,
don't want the saints to be offended by my wagon.
mm.
Absolutely not. They're gonna be offended. I can see the wagon in the maxi dress anyway. He was like,
Yeah.
"Don't never let me see you wear that wig." I mean, they chopped me down. And my other friend chopped me down, and I don't know if they planned it or not. But the next picture, he was like, "Man, what you got on?"
Mm. Well, sometimes I mean, at least they be
Yep.
honest with you. I mean, come on, you know.
Yeah. And I
I
threw
don't.
them all away, and I've been dressing my butt off ever since.
Yeah. See, you learn your lesson. That's great. Sometimes you just got to be out there and learn a lesson. My
Wedges are not lazy, first of all,
God.
Nicola. Okay, because you stay coming with the lyrics with them
Uh-huh.
fingers.
Uh-huh.
Wedges are holy. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
See, I still get enough height.
See, that's Ray said that wedges are anointed.
Yes, thank you, Ray.
Mhm.
You in the book. Wedges are holy. See, I get
You're
enough
walking in
height
the
to
book.
where, yes, come on, walking in the spirit. I get enough height to where you get, my wagon is a little lifted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not
High and
showing off.
lifted up in all the world.
Come
Yeah.
on, sing it, tie it together. Yes. But I'm not showing enough to where my cast is throbbing so you don't get misdirected from what I come to bring, which is the Holy Ghost
That's right.
and
That's
a
right.
word from the Holy Ghost. I have a revelation to give, and I don't want you to be distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah. Feel me on that.
You got some dates coming up too. What are you doing? I know you're doing New Year's somewhere. Or what did I see?
Oh, now you know you can't.
Where'd you go, Leah? She done
I'm
went
still here.
quiet. Oh, are
Can you
you
hear
there?
me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Sorry. Let's see. So New Year's Eve, I'm singing. I think it's at West Side
Okay,
at
I did see
the
that.
Brent Jones and Jason
Who is
McGee.
Brent Jones was here a couple weeks ago. Who keeps bringing Brent Jones here?
Not sure, but he'll be here New Year's Eve along with Jason McGee and the choir.
Okay,
And I'm opening for that.
okay. I thought Brent Jones
And
was opening
then
for you.
I'm
But go
singing.
ahead. Go
Hello?
ahead.
What you
I'm
say?
here. I said I thought Brett Jones was opening for you, but go ahead.
And then no, I'm in the little boxes. You know how they put your picture in the little box? I'm in the little boxes.
You're in the little boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
It's okay. I'm so grateful. And then I'm singing at a benefit concert in the Bay this weekend with Alfreda Lyons.
Oh, okay. Yo, oh, I saw
Hmm.
that. So you were
Hmm.
Alfreda that got healed. She's ready to sing. That Alfreda show
Yeah,
thing.
that's a singing somebody.
It really is. And both of y'all gonna wreck that church. Who else is
Yeah, I'm
there?
ready to. I was
Just you
actually,
and her?
I'm not sure who else is on the program. It's one other person, but I'm not sure if he's a singer or preacher.
One thing about the Bay Area, they do not invite you if you can't sing.
Facts.
Bay Area don't play with that singing. So yeah.
Hmm. So
Hmm.
that one, and then I have another gig December 20th and December 14th, but those are not public events. Those are private parties.
Oh, okay. Okay. I seen
Yeah.
you was over there in the Devil's Den at that chill suite last week.
Listen, I mean, you call it what you will, man of God, but yes, I was.
Me and my friends were gonna come too, and I don't know what happened. We had planned to come, but that would have
I
been a
only
great.
sang one song because I was just a feature
Oh, okay.
to introduce me to the people of Fresno because everybody was like, you always singing out of town. You never sing in your city.
And I don't think you rarely sing like out like that. I mean, you'll sing at a church every now and then, but the city rarely sees you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually traveling. So I was like, yeah, I'll come do some Kelly Price. That'd be fun.
What did you sing?
Um,
Is
Lord have
As We
mercy.
Lay? No,
No, no, no, Kelly Price. I
uh,
can't.
well, didn't she do that too?
Did she do? She did
I
do a
think she did.
rendition.
Yeah, she did a rendition of it. She
Hold
was
on,
laying in
guys.
that bed, looking like Kim Burrell in her lingerie. Hmm. Yeah, so I love Leah voice. Need to post more videos.
Mine,
Yes, she
friend of mine,
does.
friend of mine,
As we pray. Yeah, there we
friend.
go.
No, friend of mine.
Oh, friend of mine.
Yeah, it was way up there too. I was like, good lord.
You left with her man, then you lied, and then you cheated.
Took
Took
all
all
she
you
had.
had.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not my testimony. But
Well,
yeah, did that, and then somebody asked for a birthday shout out, and then that's how I ended up getting that little clip that kind of went a little small bit of viral.
okay, all right. Nice, nice.
Because I didn't want to sing happy birthday to you.
No,
I didn't
no.
want to do that.
I think I need to go clip it so I can play it when somebody's birthday.
You should. I did
Yeah,
a
yeah.
really good rendition. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna go over there and clip it. Let me tell you what he say. Whose feet I want to sit on for a while. Learn for Pastor Wendy Wyatt. Oh, that Pastor Wendy Wyatt. She comes here all the time. She's amazing. She
Hi,
really
you
is.
guys. I literally just started rebranding. Oh my God, Chris, they asking. Yes, y'all. Please go follow me. It's the Leah Marie brand. Can I
The
say that,
Leah,
Chris?
huh?
Can I say that?
Yeah, yeah. Promote
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
Your thing keep going out. I don't
That's
know if we
because I
can hear.
keep going out of
Oh,
the
okay.
little window. But
Okay.
it's called the Leah Marie brand. Please look it up. It used to be the Bridge Network, but I'm revamping everything
Let
2025.
me see if I can
I'm
find
going
it
to
real
be
quick.
dropping, and yeah, I cleared everything out. It's just my two singles up there right now.
Okay. Man,
Look
I
up
had
the
so
Leah
much
Marie brand.
fun at last year at your memory came up, a picture came up. I had so much fun at your recording last year, your little intimate recording.
Yes, I'm gonna
Oh,
do another one closer to home.
yeah, please do. Let me
It was
see.
fun.
Leah Marie, what's it called? Leah Marie, what?
The Leah Marie brand should
Okay.
pop right up.
The Leah Marie. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
I'm gonna start
There it is.
posting top of the years, guys. So please follow the page. And yeah, you're gonna get a real in-depth view of what happened with my Reese's situation. I'm gonna go into it. Maybe Chris, you could do my interview.
Yes. Oh yeah, let's make that happen.
But yeah, I'm gonna really start sharing more bits of my life, and the rebrand is gonna be dope. You guys are really gonna love it. So
I'm putting it in there right now.
is it Kay Rich? Is she still here or is she gone?
She probably done went to sleep. She ain't said much in a minute. She probably knocked out. There it is. It is there. There is Leah's. So make sure everyone go there, and I will pin it so we can. Oh, always got somebody do a comment so it'll go up. Let me see. Oh, I got it. Place
Yeah, I
pin.
put
There we go.
two. It's only my two singles up there, so definitely listen to those,
So
stream those.
you scrapped the page then.
Everything is
You
cleaned
sh-
out, baby. You see
you
that?
clean
It's
that page
clean. Yes, I
out.
did. I cleaned house. I sure
Wow.
did. It's cause it's a new brand. I'm gonna clean out my Instagram and my Facebook, and
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
It's a
get
new
ready for this
season. It's a
album.
new day.
Mm-hmm. My
Wow.
all my clothes for my Ashley Stewart haul came today. Big old
Okay.
box. So
Oh
I'm gonna choose
wow.
an outfit for my photo shoot, and yes, it's gonna pop.
Oh wow. Make that
Yeah,
happen. And then you're gonna do something here? Like
I am.
not at a church though, are you?
I'm still deciding. I wanted to do Yoshi's, but Yoshi's is a lot to take on.
Oh, that would be amazing if you did
I
Yoshi's.
need sponsors though. I can't do that
You
by
do.
myself. So I
Yeah.
would have to do something a little more local.
Maybe the St. James show can help with that.
Maybe that would be dope.
Because Yoshi's would be
But
awesome.
Yoshi's will be good, and my music fits that vibe.
Mm-hmm. It
So, but
does.
I don't know the spots out here that I could have my concert at that both church and secular can come to.
What's the spot is always a good one right there on down, where we have stuff. Fulton 55. That's always a good
Oh,
spot.
is that still a spot that
Yeah.
you can? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's always a good one. Who else has a stage? I seen something else that had a stage that was cool. I don't really not a big fan of what's the one next to Warner's Theater. I think that's where they have Chill
Where
Suite.
where are you talking about?
This
Um
the spot right next to
Tower
Warner.
District?
No, next to Warner's.
Where is that
Where
at?
where they
Downtown?
have I think that no, right there on Fulton where they have like Chill Suite and stuff sometime.
Oh.
I don't really like
Oh,
that.
over there.
I mean, it's decent, but they don't really have stage and stuff. I've never seen it out there unless they don't use it. But
No.
1455 is pretty cool though. They all said they
Yeah.
subscribe. Yeah, y'all subscribe.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try to sing for y'all because I told the lady I
Yes.
was gonna sing. She could do the playback. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. Oh, and pitied every groan, long as I live, and troubles they rise, oh, they rise. I'll haste unto I'll haste unto his throne. There you go.
Y'all don't even want to fool up and play with Leah Marie. See, Leah was gonna join me on my Thanksgiving sing along, but
I
she gonna be here for the Christmas.
was.
That doggone TD Jakes kind of took us for a
He got in
spin,
the way, baby.
got in the
Yes.
way. But she's coming. We're gonna do a Christmas singing panel. Would y'all like that? Would you support that? Will you throw cash apps to my guest? Okay. I don't want y'all to just look at them. I want y'all to fill them up, okay? Because they're gonna be just singing to the best that they are. Let me tell you, Leah, that wasn't even that, and believe it or not, that wasn't even nothing.
It's
Don't let
late.
the girl. Oh my
I can't
goodness!
be in here screaming and hollering. My
Right?
neighbors gonna be up
Oh no!
fussing.
That's when you know you can sing, when you can just sing it low and smooth. and with you don't need a whole bunch of hollering and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
thank
they
you
see, they
guys.
say y'all gonna get all their money. Yes, when
Y'all
we
make
set
sure
it
y'all
up,
support this album when it drops, y'all. Okay.
right, right.
Yes,
It,
it's called Reservations and it's coming out 2025. So y'all make sure y'all support that.
that is going to be amazing. I mean, but the thing about it, it's wonderful. It's like we talked about earlier, the foundation that we um, grew up under. It just gives us the extra push in ministry. You know, it just kind of not because we can sing and like you sing with the anointing and it doesn't take much. It doesn't take a lot of put on. You can just do it flat foot without any reservations. You know.
Facts. Thank you. No, for sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. You know, it seemed like the devil is mad at me because I am coming to break generational curse
Mhm,
off of
mhm.
my bloodline.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
by any means necessary, I'm gonna make sure that I leave my children with something other than debt.
Right, right. Yeah.
So I've been really working on building my catalog. I have a lot of features out. I sing gospel and I sing secular music. My secular music is my work.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, and I have become comfortable knowing that God loves me and He protects me. So yeah, everything I sing, I might not be, your best. I don't even
Yeah,
want to put a name on it, your best singer, but I do me well. That's all I
yeah.
can tell you. So
That
if
and
you
that's
go,
what matters, and that's what we
yeah.
appreciate. That's what we appreciate. I appreciate people who do them well. I don't need you to do Yolanda. I don't need you to a version of Yolanda, a version of Whitney. I need you to do all of Leah Marie.
hmm
Yeah. Rose is
We
good.
was
What
taught
about
to
Phaedra?
put it on the floor and leave it there.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
how we was taught.
And we were so intentional about ministry and singing and stuff. I know I was because I knew the level of excellence that even my pastor required. So I never wanted to falter in regard to because I felt if I didn't live up to excellence, then I would be not living up to the true potential that God has anointed me to have. So I always, and care and then and how you grew up and where you grew up, that's how it was. Excellence was the goal and the only goal. Yeah.
Oh, don't do
Are you
that. We're not shading
you
nobody.
Denitra Champ? What about her? Oh, well, yeah, because she knows how to sing like other people.
That's my
She,
girl.
but she's the
Wait,
one who sounds like Aretha, right?
let me see. Let me look
Yeah, I
her.
think
Make
that's
sure
her.
I'm thinking about the same person.
I think it's her. Is that the Aretha Franklin's sounding woman, Ray? I believe that's her because I've seen her and she came to something Gwen Amy did.
Oh no, no, no. Never mind. I don't know her. Okay.
She actually, yeah, she actually wasn't that her on this Christmas at the end when
Oh,
yes,
oh, she does have the
that,
Aretha.
yeah.
Hey, I like her. I like her voice though. She
She
dope.
has the good voice, but when you listen to it, and I heard her in person, and it's definitely Aretha Franklin. And I guess she can't, I guess it's her and it's just her, but I just don't want to listen to this is like that one guy, Jason Nelson, who sounds like Mahalia Jackson, not Jonathan's brother,
Mm, I know
the
who you're talking
other
about.
Jason
You talking
Nelson.
about the one that used to play the piano and sing
Play
all
the
her songs?
piano and sing like Mahalia. I mean, it's a good shtick for him, but you're typecast into that role. And every time I hear Denise
Yeah,
Champ, she denied it until Aretha died. Oh, you're lying. I know
I
she
like her
didn't.
song "Go On Through It." That baby
Yeah,
sends me in on that song. But you're right, she do sound like, but
she did.
she
She
sound
sounds just like
like Rita.
Aretha. She do. She sounds just like Aretha. Yeah.
Lord, there's a few people that you could take and bring Rita back. We'd be good with that.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Just let her scooch her on back. Yeah, he was on Carlton CDs before. Yeah, that Jason Nelson. He
Wasn't
was.
he was on Bobby Jones
He
with the little
was.
robe on, and then he
Yep.
had the
Hmm.
piano, and he got to sing, and I was like,
Very gaudy. Very, very. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, were you
Now,
at
not too much
Veron
over
Ash's
Ron Ash
ceremony?
now.
Go ahead.
I said, not too much over Ron Ash now. You know, I like
We
him.
listen. I went to Veron Ash church all the time.
I love me some Ron Ash. He prophesied to
Mhm.
me. He was the first one to
Me too.
prophesy to me.
Me too.
He
That's
was
why I
like,
think
young lady, your voice is going to the world, not the nation, the world. I was
the
like, oh, okay.
world.
Praise the Lord.
Mhm. And he ain't. It's the true prophecy.
It is. Because
It's a
I'm
true
on the song
prophecy.
with Lil Wayne. I'm on the song with DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
I'm on
Look
the
at
song
you.
with Travis Scott's artist. Oh, my features is
Wow.
deep. I'm working on my
Yeah.
catalog, Chris.
Didn't you get a award with one of those songs? A
I
Grammy or
got a
something?
Grammy nom, but
Oh,
I
okay.
was just one of the
Grammy nominated Leah
no, I was
Marie.
one of the
That's
cast members, so it's not really that special because I wasn't.
if you would have won, it would have been special, even more special.
Well, he would have won for the album,
Yeah, but
so
you was on the album.
I
So
was. Yes,
yeah.
Father of a Child won. Yes,
Is he? I think he was of Jewish descent. Yeah, I think he was. But see, that's what Veron asked. See, that's why that's how when I met Prophet Bernard Jordan with Veron Ash when I was a teenager.
darling, you need to come out here because she gonna be out here next year.
She coming to our city?
hmm
Where at?
They announced it at the Spotlight Awards.
Oh, so she's gonna be next year at the Spotlight Awards,
She
Helen
gonna be the
Baylor?
special guest. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
be there.
wow. Oh, maybe I'll have to go check her out.
Right.
I ain't seen Helen Baylor in years.
I'm gonna nominate your big head self for the Spotlight Award for the
You
median.
know, don't
And we
make them
gonna vote our butts off, all 20,000 of y'all. If he
don't make
don't
those
win,
people.
we gonna know it's rigged.
Well, you might as well know it's not.
Nope, I'm nominating.
Oh man. Oh, Helen Baylor, that would be awesome. Do that now? Will they be willing her in, or is she walking her own fruition?
Bye, Chris. I'm not fit to play
What?
with you. You get on my, I'm tonight is not the night. I'm off the heels of a traumatic
I
experience and I'm a
know, I
little
know.
reckless. I'm fast and loose right now. You got to stop now. I'm trying to be saved.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen
Lord have
Helen in a
mercy.
while. My God. I don't
Child.
know. She might can. I'm not sure. I'm just asking, Ray. I don't know.
I don't know when her
That's my
head hit the
first time.
wall and it said
Veronica
boop.
faster. Wow.
They said don't say that around her because I sure want to be like, when your head hit the wall, you said boop. How come you never put a single out? But they said she don't like that at all.
And pray and grab. She don't like what?
That people take that when my head hit the wall and I said
Boom.
boop. Yeah.
Well, she don't want to. That's your testimony, Helen. Don't you want your?
I think it's because they did her like they did Shirley Caesar. But Shirley Caesar capitalized on it.
Yeah, the beans,
The
greens,
greens,
tomato.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because that's a testimony too, a good one. That's one of my favorite songs of hers.
right,
When she
right.
talking about what's his name, Farmer John, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a whole testimony.
Mm-hmm. But Helen Baylor, the part of her testimony they made that's a whole meme, and it never
It
gets
is.
old. People just redo it and redo it and redo it. So
Shirley was selling places. That you see that woman hugging her about to shake her to the
ooh.
grave. Like, why y'all hugging Shirley Caesar that rough? You know she's
First of
older.
all, they need to find her and somebody needs to pop her right across the
Right. Why are you hugging Shirley like that? Girl, calm down. That was horrible. Why am I still on here? I gotta go. Why am I still on here, Leah? Well, we had fun, Leah. I thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. We're
Yes,
gonna do
I
your
have fun.
interview. We're gonna do your interview. Let me know.
Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm getting off. Thank you guys. Love you, Chris. You my boo.
What's
You
your
already know.
cash app? They may want to send you
Oh,
something.
okay.
Dollar sign, is it dollar sign Leah Marie?
Leah Marie music. Let me see.
Dollar
Can I
sign?
fix it while I'm on here?
You sure can. Fix it,
Mm.
Jesus, fix it like yes. What is Babby Mason doing? That's a good question. What is Babby Mason doing? Isn't she out of Los Angeles too? I think she is. She'll get over it. Right? So mean. Just
Man,
so mean.
I can't put it. How do I do
You
it?
can't put it? Let me see if I
Mm,
can. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Yes,
Oh, there it is.
you
It
got it?
says edit.
Okay, because I don't see it yet though.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So Leah Marie Music, everybody, if you would like to support Leah, she is going to get that wonderful album out for 2025.
Yes, please
Let's
so
make
into the
that
ministry.
happen. So. Y'all sewing these other ones. Y'all buy other people Jaguars and Maybachs, and they only
Oh,
tell you what thus saith them, not even what
oh,
thus saith the Lord. And y'all just ship all your money to them.
you preaching.
Tragic. Tragic.
You preaching, man of God.
At least if someone's singing the word, people will get touched more about that singing of the word than them prophecies or the prophelies.
You preaching.
Just saying. You're still hanging out with Bill Gaither. Oh, is she still over there with Bill Gaither? You know, I like me some Gaithers. I listen to that music too. My grandma
I
used to
do
listen.
too. I love when they
Mhm.
would sit on that couch and bring everybody out as
Yeah.
special guests and
Hmm.
everybody would sing. That was the dopest thing ever.
Yes, it was. I really like the Gaithers. They over there
Well,
cutting up that.
anyway, I'm dropping down so you could drop down and close out your show. Your
I
show is wonderful.
thank you for coming up.
And keep
Really
giving us
appreciate
the tea because you be clocking that tea, honey.
it.
You do. Sometimes I tune in while I'm working and get my budgets together, but you be clocking that tea. I like you because you thorough.
You gotta be thorough. You can't be,
Yeah, a lot of people will give us what their opinion is, but
Hmm.
you come with the facts first. You read it all
Hmm.
down. You bust that thing down, and then
Hmm.
after you bust it down, then you be like, okay, this is my opinion. That's
Yeah.
that's how you do it. So very professional, very classy. I
Well,
I
thank
wanted to
you.
tell you that.
I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
But yeah, good night, y'all. Bye.
Good night. Thanks, Leah. Dollar sign Leah Marie Music, y'all.
Thank you guys.
All right. Later. Didn't our hearts burn within as we walked by the way? Hope you guys had a wonderful time tonight. Appreciate Leah for coming through. Lord, she told her testimony, y'all. If you didn't hear the testimony, you got to rewind and listen to the beginning. It was quite interesting. I didn't even expect all that to happen. So if you missed it, just red ball it back when we're done and check that out. It is quite the gag. If you'd like to support the channel, do that right now. Dollar sign The St. James Show with Cash App or dollar sign St. James Show. That's Cash App as well. If you'd like to give through Zelle or PayPal, there you are. The St. James Show at att.net. Appreciate those of you who joined the membership tonight. Those of you who gave super chats or super stickers. You are a blessing to the platform. Hope you had a wonderful evening on this great Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Aren't we so glad that tomorrow's Friday, our last day of work for the week, and we will exalt him. Oh yes we will. This was a good church meeting. What I thank you for coming. Inspire you. I know you laying in bed. Inspire, go to sleep. Go sleep. Inspire, go sleep. Go sleep. Thank you, Miss Candace. Everybody for coming through. Ray, Shardy. All y'all, Queen Mom. Appreciate you, Lady Chaplain, earlier. Charmaine, thank you for coming through. And each and every one of you, Darla, Wild Card, and who else? All y'all. Thank you for commenting and keeping us. Rejoice was up in here as well, and Shardy Shard keeping us up and stuck. We appreciate you. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We are getting out of here tonight. All right, let's go.
Somebody told me when you get in trouble. Somebody told me when you get in trouble, he'll bring you out. He'll bring, yeah. Somebody told I need to talk to people that know he'll bring you